I said, goddamn. Goddamn.
Parodontax. Strengthen and protect met hyaluronzuur.
It sounds like they cry. That's what it sounds like. Okay, Prince, hit him. Hey. We're back at it again. Another show, another time, another date, another GP. Like Prince says, this is what it sounds like when old dubs cry. So I'm trying to sneak this show in because I don't want, I want people to look at the replay of this. So I went purposely live around like 6 other people that's live because my YouTube, I just brought up my YouTube and like damn near 10 people are live. So this is me being sneaky. Because some of the things I'm gonna say and I have to talk about, it may piss a few people off, which of course it should. But hey, fuck it. Let's get into it anyway. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, let's just hop straight into this. It's that fresh garbage peace bond. Now, people have been coming, telling me things about, oh, Fresh Garbage said this about you, GP, this and this and this. And I keep telling y'all, let that old lady talk. What's the worst you can do? She's old, she's an alcoholic. It's bad. It's a bad combination. When you old and alcoholic, you set in your ways, right? She's like my old drunk grandma, right? Grandma needs a little taste, her little taste. This Fresh Garbage. Fresh Garbage needs a little tasty taste. 75, she lived a full life. Fresh Garbage lived her full life. So I had nothing bad to say about her. I mean, of course, I would just let her say her shit because that's me respecting my elders. That woman is twice my age. And please, certain things she say, fuck it. Just let her say it. Just let her get it out. It makes her feel better. When you that old, you have nothing going on in life, you need this. You need drama. And I'm happy that she found something. Fresh Garbage found something that she needs that keeping her alive at that age. Like, God bless her. I wish I could see 75. I wish I could. Fresh Garbage, I hope you have another 20 years in you. God bless you. So here is Fresh Garbage talking about the peace bond that, of course, Kerry Ann, aka Hekate's daughter, said that she's going to get on Fresh Garbage. Now, I told y'all, I research whenever this crazy bar said anything. A peace bond don't take a long time to get. It do not. That is a lie. Hekate's daughter is saying it takes a little while. It does not. Yes, it's a process, but it don't take damn near 3 or 4 weeks. So Hekate probably did get denied. But let's see what Fresh Garbage have to say.
Peace bond, which like shut me up for a year. Instead of coming online to gloat on how she was successful in her case against me, no, she went on a fucking rage novel tirade against Busy Little Bee, which showed me that she got denied. Her peace bond got denied because it was full of shit. She's got nothing. She's full of shit. There's no reason to fear me. There's no reason to like have a peace bond against me. There's no reason to have a restraining order against me. There's no reason to have a lawsuit against me. There's nothing. But I don't know. Any
someone who's mentally challenged or like.
So I do agree with Fresh Garbage on this. There's no reason for anybody to have any type of fucking nervous or afraid or any type of fear for Fresh Garbage. The woman been working at her job for the last 15 years, right? She says, Fresh Garbage says it herself. Her manager knows her. They are best friends. Ladies and gentlemen, not too many people can be best friends with their boss. That's no. When you best friends with your boss and you old, that tells you a lot. Fresh Garbage, she don't like bingo. She like drama. So she comes on here and she just talks her random drunken shit, which is cool. I appreciate it. Do your thing. But why do you fear her, Hekate? So Kerry Ann fears Fresh Garbage because she believes that Fresh Garbage is inciting people to go against you. Absolutely not. Fresh Garbage can't incite a goddamn fucking her dog in her house. The dog in the house talks shit back to her. You see what I mean, Hekate? So you are actually using the wrong person. All right, Kerry Ann? It's not Fresh Garbage. She's not that type of person. She's not anybody can fear. You are like Fresh Garbage is a motherfucking Secret Service. Like she was part of she's not part of the CIA. Fresh Garbage is old enough to be part of the SSA or SS, whatever it was called, SAS, before it was called the CIA. So yeah, she's not part of that. All right. She's just a old woman online drinking liquor, talking shit. Who cares? You heard what she said about me, because somebody sent me a clip of Fresh Garbage saying, "Oh, GP, I hate you call the cops, they were disgusted." Oh, I didn't give a fuck about that, because during Fresh Garbage time, they handle things a little differently. You get what I mean? They didn't go and hurt nobody, but they didn't really handle things as if they didn't have the internet. You get what I mean? Back when Fresh Garbage was in her 20s, there was nobody even thought about creating internet. That's a fact. The computers and robots was in black and white. So who gives a fuck what she say? But I do want to say this, ladies and gentlemen, and this is very important. Excuse me. Fresh Garbage is wrong about one thing, because she's old, she don't know no better. She's wrong about this. If you call the cops on somebody, if you call the police on somebody, make sure it's for a right reason. Just don't call them because they talking shit about you. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with calling the cops because they said some mean things about you. But when they start intervening or start going into your personal life, that's when you call the cops. Now, I heard Hussy yesterday say something that really troubled me. He said there's not, doxing is not illegal, which, listen, he is right about that. A form of doxing is not illegal. What I mean about doxing is not illegal, if it's not done in a malicious manner, it's not illegal. So Hussy is under the terms that it's not illegal, period. It is illegal if it's done in a malicious action. So that means that if somebody is providing you information to hurt you or to hurt your work or to really just pretty much hurt your life, yes, you could. It is illegal. Look it up, Hussy. But my thing is this: if a person is doxing you, let's say if they found me, they just put my name out there. Hey, this is GP and this is his name and his birthday. I'll be honest with y'all, I wouldn't give a fuck if it was just me. But unfortunately, in Girl World or Girl World adjacent, they don't stop there. At Fresh Garbage, she should have called the cops the first time somebody harassed her in her real life. That is the difference. That I agree with her, Fresh Garbage, that old woman, when she said, if it's just talking shit online, then cool. I totally agree with that. You should not contact the authorities or anything. It's just online talking shit. Who cares? But once they start reaching out offline, once they start going into your personal life, once they start trying to harass you there, yes, call the cops and fill out that police report. You're not only doing it for your benefit, you're doing it for anybody else's benefit. Because you got to understand this one thing. If they feel like they could do it to you and they could get away with it, these idiots will continue doing to other people. And that is the problem. That is where I disagree with Fresh Garbage, that old woman. Like, bro, if they can do it to you, they're not going to stop doing it. The buck ain't going to stop with you. So, yes, if somebody is calling your job, if somebody is calling your family members or your friends, or going on Facebook and messaging your friends and family members, or trying to get you fired, or anything in that concept of your real life, fill out a police harassment report. Contact your local police and let them know what's going on. So, saying that, Azriel, we know you didn't get that fucking peace bond, Kerry Ann. We know you're fucking lying. You probably did try, and it got denied. it got fucking denied. And you probably going to keep trying. It's going to keep getting denied because Fresh Garbage isn't the one that initiated anything towards you. She's not starting up a fucking game. We're not all coming together and talking shit about you because of Fresh Garbage. No. So you just lost one. Can't believe you want to pull out a peace bond on somebody that you call. Like, ladies and gentlemen, make this make sense. I call you to harass you, right? Because you were talking shit about me online. So let's look at the steps on how the fuck Hekate was able to obtain Fresh Garbage information, right? Hekate first strike Fresh Garbage channel and told her, put your real information in. I'm gonna keep striking your channel until you give me your real information. Right? That's what Hekate told Fresh Garbage. So Fresh Garbage, like a dumbass, put in her real information to take off some of the strikes. Hekate got that information and then afterwards proceeded to call her. So how I'm so confused. How the fuck you obtain somebody information just to call them personally if they are harassing you? That makes no sense. You don't do those are the steps you don't take. That even the cops would tell you, anybody would tell you, that's foolish. You don't contact your harassers. You don't go, hey, you harassing me. Stop right now. No. Especially if you're going legally. If you're going to go to the cops or you're going to get a peace bond or get a restraining order, you don't do that. So Hekate started this and then turned around and tried to push it all on Fresh Garbage. Good luck. Good luck, you fucking idiot. All right, so we're gonna move forward. You pretty much harassed this woman, but now she's harassing you. Okay, I got it. I get it. We're gonna move on. So, oh shit, people in the chat. Let me say what's up to people. What's up, people? Gus, American Heart. Now, what's up? Oh, got to here and talk shit to me again. Loud my hussy. Can you finally get rid of the extra heavy baggage that is hussy? OG, stop. I mean, you could talk shit, but Fresh Garbage. MK, what's up, MK? And that's pretty much it. Everybody else is talking shit. All right, so let's keep going. Let's move on to the second thing. And this is a big thing right here. Let's move on to Val versus Kerry and Hussy. So I know for a fact that Kels don't want to touch this. Well, Kels do want to touch it, but Kels is like every time he talks about it, Kels get pulled two different directions. So I told Kels, like, yo, this was like months ago, like a month ago when this all started. I told Kels, they fuck it. Both parties are willing to go as far as possible. Fuck it. Just guys, just sit back, get your popcorn, let them do them. But this is getting out of control. This really is. So let's go to Val's channel. It is. It's getting kind of out of control. Matter of fact, let me just pull up the screenshot. It is getting out of control. Like when I start seeing things like this, I have to talk about it. I have to say something. Here we go. No doxing. I don't care how much you don't like anybody. Everybody in the chat, no doxing at all. Especially in my chat, please, no doxing. And keep it. Don't. I mean, y'all can talk shit, but like, let's not use doxing or anything in that form to fucking go at each other. I don't care who it is. All right, so here we go. Here go Val. Val said this was like a couple of days ago. Val was said, y'all take chat mods too seriously. Catch me on something I said I did or endorse. I'll wait. A monitor in my chat would generally be a recognizable figure, either from being around for a bit or a name I know elsewhere. This is an opportunity for people to show if they have control issues. But primarily it is so links can be posted. It is not that deep. And all of you chat Nazis are going to have to come up with something far more outrageous I did to compete with Hussy, Filing, Carrie, and Blaze and Banner, sitting up on piano reading about a child's sexual assault, discussing and using the docs, and showing a full name in front of a live audience. This part right here grossed me the fuck out when I read this part. That Hussy, Filing, Karen, and Blazing Banner was sitting on panel reading about a child sexual assault. So I actually reached out to Hussy because this is disturbing, right? And I was like, what's going on with this? Well, I sent Hussy this post. I mean, Val made it public, but I sent Hussy this post. I said, what's going on with this? And Hussy assured me that, hey, we didn't research and pull up no child sexual assault. No. So I was like, okay, cool, good. Because that is definitely out of line. That is some shit that make me don't want to fuck with anybody who does those type of things. If you are researching and finding people's children's sexual assault, then I feel like it's my obligation to come at you. So Hussy assured me that's not what happened and nothing in that sort. So I'm definitely going to give Hussy the benefit of the doubt that he didn't just look into this and researched it and just found this, or someone of his followers found it and he talked about it. So when I saw a few more screenshots, I think Val went into Carrie's I think Val went into Carrie's, Val always go over there and talk shit. It's Carrie's chat. So here we go. So here go Val going to Carrie's chat. And let me put what Val said first. Okay, so we gotta do this first. I gotta put what Val said first. So here is Val. Val like to piss them off. Let's just keep that real right now. Val like to piss them off. So here's what Val said to Carrie. It's a little blurry. Right, let me read it from my Discord. So Val said, I did not skip it because of the docs, but because of the content within as a request from one parent to another. Please do not misconstruct what I skipped for. Okay. So pretty much what Val's saying right here is that, from one parent to another, she was requested not to put that content out. Cool. I can understand that. And that's where we got to go to A Graves, because A Graves comment first. And here what A Graves said. So A Graves pretty much said, wait, she didn't want you to share it because it's sensitive to her? Then why the fuck did she post it in the first place? Val said she didn't want me to share info on her child abuse. Duh, just watch it. And then Kerry chimed in to say crickets. Now we go back to that other post. What Carrie said. So here's what Carrie said as a response back to Val. This is very important because we want to get the context of everything, right? So Carrie said, let's be real. You skipped it because it didn't further your narrative. Do you see what's going on on the screen? Do you see she posted it and laughed and added ha ha ha? You don't have a problem with that. Are you really acting like me calling dad out is a problem? There was no doxing done by me or Hussy. I censored the information out. Her daughter's name isn't mentioned at all. Val, you are a liar. That's why you skipped that part and then you helped spin the lie that we dox her daughter. Shame on you. You have absolutely no integrity. That is pretty fucked up if that's what Val did. Bullshit, you're a liar. Why did she post it online in the first place and added on an avatar laughing with words ha ha ha? So if it bothers her so much, why would she? I didn't want to get more into that. Now here go Val. Carrie, I did not say a lot of those things, and I have not covered a majority of the things you said. I have not. Please stop raging now because I pointed out you put your fingers in your ears to defend your BFF. Have it swell even. So so here's my take on this because I'm not gonna go through the videos. I watched Hussy stream yesterday, and they pretty much was, talking about Unicorn Girl, whatnot, and everything. So here's my take on this whole issue. First and foremost, if what Carrie's saying is true, if this woman, Unicorn Girl, puts this information out herself with a laughing emoji with ha 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 on it, and she have shown that, then I don't care what anybody says. That is fucking disgusting. This is your child abuse. You shouldn't do things like that. You shouldn't want to even share that in any community, unless it's like a community, like in a therapeutic or any type of community to help your child. But if it's nothing in that type of sort, or that concept of helping your child, you shouldn't want, especially in the drama community, ever share that type. And it's not even for Unicorn Girl. This is for any of you. Don't ever share any of those experiences in a fucking drama community or people that's going back and forth with you. I promise you, that is, it's immoral, it's fucked up, but it's not doxing if you put it out there yourself. That is the part people are skipping over. Don't put this, please don't, especially your child. I'm a parent, and I don't give a fuck what Val said. I'm a parent, and I always go to the root of things. Being a parent of my children, I would never put nothing of if they had abuse or anything online to any of y'all. I'm not sharing that with any of y'all. That's not for you. So as a parent, when I see another parent share that private information, that's the problem right there. We got to start one by one. So let's start with that first. That's a fucking problem. It's just a big problem. That's one. As a parent, that's a problem. Two, let's move to the next one. Kerry, Hussy, you're not a parent, but you should have some type of common sense. Because I know you're smarter than this. I told you, I can see you, not a close friend, but I can see you're a friend. This is my constructive criticism towards you. And Carrie, I always say I like you. This is my constructive criticism to you. Carrie, you're a parent. Hussy, you should have enough common sense to know. Certain shit we just don't talk about. I know. I get it. I heard the stream yesterday. She had her crazy son say he was going to kill you. He's going to do all these things to y'all. Call the cops. Yes, if you feel like you was in danger, I agree with that. You could have called the cops. I don't give a fuck what anybody else say. This is your personal feelings. If you feel like that dude was going to take it that far, okay, do what you got to do. but certain shit we just skip over. What I mean about that is when it comes to a child, I don't give a fuck about an adult. If Unicorn Girl got that happened to her and you reading out charges or whatever, I can understand that. But especially if Unicorn Girl posted that. That's what I mean. I can understand if Unicorn Girl posted that and you just reviewing it and you're saying, hey, this is what she says happened to her. I don't believe it, but why would she post this? This is disgusting. And you're criticizing her for putting that information out there. I'm not talking about a child. I'm talking about her. If it happened to her, I can understand that. But this is a fucking child. You're a parent. Skip over it. Why the fuck we even should read that charge? Why the fuck we shouldn't even care? Unless Unicorn Girl has whoever did whatever to that child still in her life and she's communicating with that person, certain shit we skip over. Certain shit we say, you know what, we just can't, we're not going to look at this. We're not going to review this. This is not. We review all the other bullshit she did, but let's leave this alone. I'm a strong believer as a parent, we need to leave the kids out of this bullshit. So that's my criticism for both of y'all and whoever else on that panel. Just skip over certain shit. Stop. This is just totally wrong. Let's even talk about this. I don't give a fuck if she mentioned it first. She's a disgusting human being for doing that. But it makes you look very bad for speaking about it. Especially the shit y'all played yesterday about Unicorn Girl. She got so much you could talk about her about. You could talk about her about so much. A woman's a walking contradiction. Certain shit we just gotta skip over. Now, I don't know how in depth y'all got into it because I really didn't want to watch anybody talk about that. So I don't know how in depth y'all got into it, but I do know it's okay to criticize a person if they put out their information. So we as audience or we as creators got to understand if you see anybody post a child SA online, it's your right to criticize that person. If they are in the drama community doing that, criticize that person. Now they say, talk about the child SA, criticize that person for putting that information out there. That's it. Don't go into depth. Don't go, oh, she did this. Don't ad-lib. Don't add to it. Whenever it comes to the child, leave that part out. Well, don't talk about the charges. Don't get into what the charges are. Why would she do that? They use it. They say, oh, why would she do that knowing these are the charges? Don't discuss any of that. Just stay focused on you are a disgusting piece of shit parent for posting this information, knowing people are going back and forth with you, knowing people are in the drama community, they talking shit about you, and your enemies will use this against you. You are a piece of shit parent. That's all I would say to her. I don't give a fuck about anything. I won't post no name, no information, no charges. I won't do any of that shit. That's taking a little bit too far for me. But as I said in the beginning, Unicorn Girl, we have to eliminate that first. That's problem number one. If you are willing and able to post this information, you are a fucked up parent. Don't care what nobody have to say in my chat. I don't care what anybody have to say at all, because I'm a parent and I know damn well I'm not posting no shit about my kids, especially that type of information. I know all of y'all fucking strangers. All of y'all are. If that shit ever happened to my kids and I'm in the fucking community that is therapeutical, that helps out, that is professionals that help out with that, and I'm in that community, okay, cool. It's cool to talk to those people about it. But what the fuck are you talking that shit up? Posting that shit knowing that Hussy and Carrie, Fallon, Blaze, and all these other motherfuckers talking shit about you. Who does that? Both of y'all are fucking dead ass wrong. I'm not talking about Val, I'm talking about Unicorn Girl, Hussy, Carrie. In my eyes, Unicorn Girl is the worst. But Carrie, Hussy, I know how it gets. I know how that anger builds up in both of y'all. I've seen it multiple times how y'all react. Certain things you just gotta fucking skip over. You're wrong if you're talking about charges and shit like that. That's wrong. Now, if you just keep it into the concept of she's a fucked up mother for posting that shit and that's it, then Val is wrong for trying to say that you was talking about child sexual abuse. Because I don't give a fuck who Val is or what Val say. If a fucking parent is putting out that information, she's dead ass wrong. Man or woman is dead ass wrong. So, as I said, as it stands, for my opinion, Hussy, Carrie, you should have skipped over that. You fucking wrong for that. Unicorn Girl, you are the worst piece of shit in the world to put that information out. I don't give a fuck why you put it out. I don't give a fuck who you put it out for. You going back and forth. You're the drama community. That information should stay personal in your life. That shit is it's just so disgusting. That's so disgusting to me. I'm no mean to come out very strong at people, but this matter when it comes to kids and that type of SA and stuff like that, I take it personally. Like it's because I'm a father, and that grinds me the wrong way. It really, really does. So all right, let's go to this dude. So give me 1 second. What time is it? Give me 1 second. Y'all listen to this. This is Pennywise of Pennsylvania, the Pennywise of Philly, Greg. So Greg is also mad at Val, right? Because remember when Val said the mods? Remember Carrie and Hussy said, hey, Val is pretending or she's fake. I'm just giving you the information. So Greg got a whiff of what's happening with Val, Hussy, and Carrie. So he's coming out and saying that, hey, Val's a liar. Val is wrong. I'm just showing y'all the information. So Greg is upset at Val. But he's such a clown. So just listen to what he got to say. This just I didn't even take this the wrong way. I laughed at this shit. So nigga Greg going at Val and saying Val is a liar and she lied on me. All types of stupid shit. Because this is who Greg is. He's going to get involved, right? He's going to go against people that he feel that he just feel like he wronged them. Even though Val says she liked Greg still stands on this. And this is recent. This is like his recent last upload of his video.
Val is literally the biggest flop, the biggest joke of all time, Ra. So she goes on and says, oh, well, after I modded her, she's like, hey, can I be a mod? And then I modded her. This was the first time a few months back. And then she goes, ha, Greg modded me because guess what? We're not going to get along. So yeah, eat that. And I'm like, really? Like, you're going to do that? Like, you're going to be so bad faith and very, very, like, cringe and all this other nonsense with this trash? Like, dude, like, yo, like, this is redonkulous. And then after that, you know, we kind of talk it out, whatever. I didn't even take Block Party's side because I was kind of friends with Blocked and stuff. Here, Val, you know what I think of you? Listen. Smell that now. Kiss that now. Kiss the fart, Val. Kiss it now, Flop 420. Anyways, so basically, with all said and done, you know, she goes, "Oh, Greg, you know what? I'm gonna mod you now as my token of appreciation." I said, "Okay, cool." So I was a mod, everything was fine. Then Arctic Stalker comes on and all this other nonsense and starts doxing, which, yes, Arctic, that's a dox. If you're putting out information that's not already readily available on here and you're going out of your way, especially somebody who's not a content creator, doesn't come on YouTube, even if I don't like the person, I do not appreciate them being doxed in the chat. So yeah, pretty sure Val is pro doxing, guys, and then she wants to get mad at Hussy and Carrie for their stuff. But Val has no leg to stand on because didn't she screw over Carrie? Didn't she screw over Hussy and Carrie? Flop 420, bro? Didn't she? And now the information starts to come out. And now everything in Arctic and Flabby Wolf and Ricky 5'8", 400-pound Camacho gets exposed, right? But then, you know, so I come in and I say, "Oh, I got unmodded." Then the second time, she goes, "Okay, I'm gonna remod you." So she modded me, she modded Calypso, everything was fine. Ricky came in. Ricky, I wasn't even derailing the chat. First of all, like, this is such a cope. "Oh, you're derailing the chat." She never says that to anyone else. Never says that to Kel. Never says that to Luxy. Never says that to anybody, right? But all the Val D-Riders and all that stuff, they're fine. But, you know, anytime, you know, it's me, it's just, it's just because I'm me. That's the only reason why. And I expose this stuff. Like, I expose this junk. And basically what happens is I get demodded again for taking away a dox. Yet all these other people stay. So I said, okay, well, I says, I'm not coming back to your stream again. And I don't think she cares, which is fine. But then she can't say that she's against doxing because guess what? There literally was a dox that I removed and I got demodded. So you don't stand for anything. And then this flop, this absolute joke of a flop says, "Oh, well, I apologize in front of AJ. AJ wasn't even there, genius. AJ, like, why are you apologizing to AJ? You're an absolute joke. You're an absolute flop. And if I ever see you on panel again on AJ's, if she streams again, I'm calling you out. You're getting called out, dude. I'm sick and tired of this junk, this absolute trash. You're getting called out. So it's just funny to me, right? That you said, "Oh, I apologize," and said, "Oh, well, I'm not even live, and you're being a baby in the chat." So okay, next time you talk about something in my chat and be like, "You're derailing the chat, you're derailing the chat," and then your freaking flop of a mod, old Uncle Dirty Sal, times me out, and you didn't do anything, so you didn't care. So now you should be getting timed out in chats left and right just because you're derailing, just because you're existing. That's literally what it comes down to. And you're an absolute flop and a joke, and you lost. And so did Azria. Stop using my name, Transria. Cops investigation soon, just like PDF George, 5'8" George. Well, 5'7" George, 5'8" Camacho, 5'9" Wolf. Anyways, guys, Greg Lyric wins. Greg Army best. Army Bali, you lost. Common Greg Lyric enemies get defeated. Greg Lyric to infinity and Greg Yan. To Griffinity and Greg Yan. Greg Lyric always wins. Remember that. You know that? Kiss the night vision toes. Kiss the night vision toes. Kiss him now. Anyways, guys, till next time, take you. Bye-bye.
There's good old Greg Lurch. Pennywise of Philadelphia. If y'all don't know, Greg do gay stunts for Lionel Richie on the weekends. Let me stop. Greg goes, "Oh, GP, I hate you. Fuck you." Greg just be talking the talk. Now, I didn't even listen. If you took anything that Greg said offensively just did, you are a fool. Greg is well, he's not. I don't know if he's harmless, but he is a clown to me. And I just laugh. Everything he said about vouchers, it was funny to me. It like Greg, this is who Greg is. Greg been online for the last 20 years or 15 years, and Greg hasn't changed. He's just funny as fuck when it comes to stupidity. I'm talking about stupidity wise. But we got but we have to move on. So in conclusion of what I'm saying, I don't know what the fuck. Oh, okay. Val, you messaged me. Let me see what she said. You want me what? Carrie blames Hussy. You need to watch this video. Okay, we watch it live. Let's watch this live. Let's watch this right now. I want to watch this privately by myself. This has it's perfect for me to watch this live. So mirror video that is Val sent me about Carrie Hussy blame Unicorn Girl for her. Let's watch it.
And you are the mother, which is also why you should take some responsibility in the fact that that even happened to your daughter. Because, you know, I don't know all the details, but I got a feeling.
What the fuck? What did she just say? Well, I gotta hear this again. I don't know if I'm.
And you are the mother, which is also why you should take some responsibility in the fact that that even happened to your daughter. Because, you know, I don't know all the details, but I got a feeling.
And this is what I have to say is, if you don't know all the details, Carrie, it's best you shut the fuck up. Because SA can happen to your child, you can have no control over it. What I mean about you can have no control over it, it's not like she invited to do it in the house and it happened. Okay, I can understand you saying she got to take responsibility because you invited this person in, and even then, the mother don't have no fucking knowledge of it, or the father, because SA is just not only on the mothers, the fathers too go through that. But what about if her child was at school or some shit like that? I don't understand why we even talking about any of this. Like, the fuck?
Feeling. I got a feeling. Do you not bear any responsibility here for what happened?
No, nothing. Nothing.
I mean, it happened on your watch, right?
This is why I say y'all are fucking wrong for this. This whole thing right here is not cool. This shouldn't be a fucking talking point against Unicorn Girl. It should not be. This is what I'm saying. Child SA should not be a fucking talking point at all. I don't give a fuck what this woman has done. We shouldn't sit here and dive deeper or trying to talk about her in some type of no. You know, her child. It's like no. This should be, Unicorn Girl, you posted that shit. I got the evidence. I got the receipts. You're a piece of shit. And that's it. Let's keep it there. But to say you to take some responsibility, you should do this, you should do that, that's where you step into your fucking wrong zone. That's where you are wrong at. Let's leave this part out. I don't care about if you criticize her for posting it, you showing that, hey, she posted this information. I don't care about any of that. That's cool. You could do that. You're supposed to do that as a parent. But this right here, this is fucking disgusting.
You are the mother, which is also why you should take some responsibility.
Why? Why you even care about if she takes responsibility or not? Why we even care about any of this? This is simple. Leave this part out. This is unnecessary. This is fucking disgusting. As parents, Carrie, we should just exclude this part. Like, all right, you know what? I don't want to talk about this. This is not a narrative I should jump into. Unicorn Girl, you say so much about this woman. Why we have to jump into this narrative? This is fucking disgusting, bro. We need to do better. I not once you heard me say, oh, Unicorn Girl for she probably did this or she probably did that, or I'm just speculating here. Why are we speculating? Why are we jumping to conclusions? Why are we even thinking in that way? I said what I said. If you showing the evidence of Unicorn Girl posting that shit, she's fucking disgusting because she should know better to post any of that shit. Period. I don't give a fuck if she posted or she sent this to somebody in the drama community. That shit stays private. So I can understand if you go at her for that. But this is crazy. I can't even listen to that shit again. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. So that's what I can see what Val was saying, that you up there and you going and you talking more about it, which you shouldn't be talking about it. You shouldn't. But yet, I'm all for if you criticize this woman for putting it up there. I'm all for that. That should not be public at all. To us, we shouldn't know about that shit. But then we in a psycho-ass community, so when somebody gets your name, they look through all of that history and find shit like that on you and throw it out there. I understand that because I see that happen with the bodega. So I understand we have some psychopaths that would do that, but that's disgusting. We shouldn't talk no more about that. Actually, from now on, we should just leave that shit out of the conversation, out of our narrative and talking point. If you're not showing, if you're not going to, if you already showed her putting it out there in the first place, as Carrie admitted that she showed multiple times, as I read in the fucking we call it the messages that she left on the vow, then everybody should be talking about, hey, you're dead ass wrong, Unicorn Girl, for doing that. Anything else, you're fucking wrong. If you talk about if she's maybe guilty, or you talk about, hey, the dude she may did this or she may did no. Any extra other than you're fucking wrong, Unicorn Girl, for putting it out, you're disgusting for doing it. Because that shouldn't happen. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not, okay, I may be kind of vulgar with my words, but I'm trying to push the point to you, Kerry and Hussy. That is not right. Leave that narrative out of it. Who gives, I have a young child, so maybe it hits me harder or hits me different. Maybe it does. That's cool. But talking about the child essay, particularly a child essay, is not cool. Scrutinizing the parent for putting that information out, all for that. You got the information, you got the receipts, show it, scrutinize, and move on. Or if you want to linger because the person don't want to take accountability for doing something wrong, I can understand that. But I definitely want to move on from this. That clip was so disgusting right there. That is fucking wrong. That almost made me throw up. Let's not pry into what, maybe this happened, man. You should take responsibility. I don't give a fuck. We shouldn't care about that. We should just scrutinize a person for doing something that they should never did as a parent. So let's. Oh my God, give me a second. I need just a few seconds to reset myself because I didn't like that clip at all. I did not find that clip anywhere entertaining. I didn't like the discussion on that clip. That made him look real bad in my eyes. But as I said, I'm gonna say before, maybe they would hear me out and they would skip over that and leave this whole charges, or maybe she's guilty or maybe she's not, leave all of that out of it and just stick to whatever information you have showing that this woman put it out there. Now, don't say you show something and and let's say Unicorn Girl shows something else that contradicts it. Like we got to take all the facts into the fact. We got to take everything into the factor. But I'm just telling you, stick to scrutinize her only. But here goes another one. Here goes another woman. Kerry Ann. Here goes another woman and man going at it, right? This is girl world. If it's not woman versus woman, it's man versus man or man versus woman. The drama. So here is Hekate, Kerry Ann, talking about yato.
Okay. Let me hit play on this shit. So basically, I cussed out Yato. He tried to argue with me that I don't know blackface and that's his black history. I said, you can keep it. All right. Over here arguing about fucking, I don't know what the hell. Really, he's just mad because he knows he would never get pussy.
Inconsistent. No matter where the oil has gone to the gears, right? Like why? Why has it been consistently?
Hold on. That's right. They were just betting on how long friendships would last. Exactly. But what they don't understand is that Carrie and Hussy are not friends. They're business partners. Right? They don't understand that. Valley, if I see your tun on the fucking screen again, bitch, I'll call a welfare check on you, bitch. Okay? Okay, hold on. Let me fix my screen. Fucking Valley. Yep, they were just betting. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's much better than mommy. Okay, you got the wrong one. I'm concerned with your PFP, but I have trauma. It's okay. How are you? Valley was snorting coke on her backup on live today. Of course she was. She lives with a trafficker and he's paying her rent. Nobody wants to listen to those two tards. Exactly. Especially because, well, actually, I think that Rev was, Carrie's a cow. Carrie's a fucking cow.
To take down.
I can't.
No. Yeah, she's living with her trafficker. What's his name? I don't remember. And she's trying to now wrangle in goddamn SJM. It's a mess.
The only reason Rampage is up here, Adria, is because Rampage is up here because Adria is elevated and she wants me to put.
Hold on. I forgot. This bitch came up here, okay? This is one of Belinda's, I don't even know. They're just retarded. Okay? Look at her. Furry ass bitch. Look at her.
Doesn't go Hekate raging and going off on started with Yato and ended off with Bally. Kerry Ann, she's just a lot. So here's another one of Kerry Ann. Starts with Yato. It's crazy.
Doesn't want to hire anyone as a fucking pervert, number one. And then it went from there. And then I realized that Vidal was a caper of Preds. And I told y'all to kiss my ass. That's what happened. Tell the truth now. Okay?
That with the Fresh and Fit.
And then it went from Daisy, and then it went to Fresh and Fit, and then it went to ABBA, and the way that he lied on Daisy, and then he showed the messages, but really showed that he was sending her a photo, but then it didn't replay, and then the way that they all went into the fucking Tree of Life's chat and degraded her and started slut shaming. But that's not what the fuck ABBA was saying when he did this interview with me, right? He was all, pro sex work, blah, blah, blah. So why the fuck, if he thought that Daisy was a hoe, was he treating her like that? Along with Fresh and Fit. He got along with Fresh and Fit to degrade her because they all ain't shit. That's why. All right. You know what I have a copy of? ABBA sending me an STD test. I didn't ask him for it. ABBA buying me a ticket and then getting upset because I went to go hoe before seeing him
She's about to get into yato, but you see how easy she lies? It comes so naturally to her because she went on another group of people channel. We're gonna have to get into that. And Kerry Ann told those people a totally different story than what she's saying right now. She said that Abba and her was supposed to get it in. So what happened was, this is what she said. This is actually the truth. Abbott and Hekate was supposed to get it in, right? Carrie Ann, I know. He didn't see the feet, or he didn't really see her face like he's supposed to. So what he did was he was like, yo, you know what? I don't like having sex without a condom, which is stupid. Probably that Canadian shit. I don't know. So he sent her his STD test. Now, if y'all already established you about to get it in, right? We established that. We established we're gonna fuck. We're gonna have sex. And I'm telling you, hey, I don't like to have sex with a condom. So here's a STD test of me showing that I'm clear. I'm clear from any of these diseases. Can you show me yours? Instead of Hekate sending the copy of hers in, which you don't have to ask somebody for an STD test, which you should ask Hekate. So this is how I know you a dirty hoe. Because the truth is, anybody, even when I was single, I used to ask before I have sex with somebody, yo, you got tested? I always ask that because you don't know what may happen. I'm not saying I didn't use a condom, but condoms break. So it's good to always ask those questions. Oh, you didn't get tested? Maybe let's go get tested. It's free clinics and everything. Let's go get that STD test, bro. You ask, you say these things. Only dirty ass people like you, Hekate, will go, oh, I didn't care if I didn't ask him to send it to me. No, you don't. So Abba did the right thing, and he sent you that to show you he was clean. You, as a dirty hoe, Kerry Ann, turned around and went to hoe. Make that make sense. He sent you an STD test to say, hey, I'm clean. Are you clean? Let me know. Instead of you sending him back an STD test saying, yeah, I'm clean too, you went to sell your pussy. And then you were upset when he said, oh, I can't fuck with you. You're not seeing the connection here because you're stupid, Hekate. Let me show you the connection. The connection is that when he sent you that STD test, that is him telling you, I believe, I really want to get it in with you. Let me see if you're clean or not. Send me yours. That's him pretty much asking for yours back. But when you hold, you pretty much told him, hey, I'm a dirty bitch. I'm dirty. I'm not clean. I'm dirty. That's what he took from that. He was like, why would you hold if we about to get it in? I'm about to fly you out to me and we're about to get it in. Why would you hold? Truth. Why would you, Hekate? So when he turned around and he shut the whole thing down, yeah, I'm not good. I'm not feeling you no more. Because that was a red flag for him. Let's just be cool or we move on. I don't even want to deal with you. You took that as, oh, he's a pervert, or he's a liar, or he's a gaslighter, or he's this, he's that. Instead of recognizing like, holy shit, maybe I should not told him I was going to hoe after he sent me a STD test showing that he's clean. Maybe I shouldn't did that. That probably was stupid on my behalf. Maybe that was a red flag to him. No. You see how you lie so easily because you want things to fit your narrative, Kerry Ann?
And then he said, oh, I have anxiety and I shouldn't have and all this bullshit. Okay? I want to be able to treat you the way, blah, blah, blah. And then I could see that he was trying to get me to like him so that he could fuck around with my head. Because he doesn't really want the vagina. He just wants to feel like he can get bitches that he could never get if he wasn't making money. He's just like fucking Fresh and Fit, but he's worse because at least Fresh and Fit ain't shit right in front of you. Abba's a bitch ass nigga. And I told him, take down that goddamn interview off your panel. I said it to preach. Tell them to take it down. I don't want no association. Take it down. And then they shut the fuck up. That's what happened. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. And then he sent me voicemails and I was like, oh, you wanted me to like you, right? It was a whole big thing. Talking about, oh, I'm dreaming about you. I mean, since ABBA gave you the interview, I mean, we could talk about it, ABBA. Do you want to talk about it, ABBA? How you use your panel to try to get bitches you can never get, ABBA? Why do I have your STD test, ABBA? Why did you want to have unprotected sex with me, ABBA? Come on my panel, ABBA. Fuck you, ABBA.
So this is the words from an angry woman that got denied, that got rejected, from a man that pretty much it could have been vice versa. It could have been a woman rejecting a man. It doesn't matter. This particular situation is Kerry Ann, a woman being rejected by ABBA, a well-known YouTuber with millions of subscribers, and she's upset at the fact that he didn't want to engage with her after she went and sell her coochie for money. She's upset at that. This is all this is. She's raging out over that. Like, why? Why are you upset at him for doing that? I don't understand why people trying to like force their ways on other people. Like, bro, nobody is the same. Everybody has their own different red flags, right? Some people could tolerate certain things, some people can't. So what may be a red flag to me may not be a red flag to Yato or anybody else, right? Like, come on, bro. You know what happened. You know you mad at Carrie. You mad at ABBA because he didn't want to give you that. He didn't want to do that no more. So let's keep going. Here is the other part. Hey, I gotta go soon.
But now it's a problem? Okay. So everyone was saying that this bitch was the one that was obsessed with Tragic. And you want to know who Missy Ann ended up fucking around with? Fucking Billy the Fridge. Wow. And listen, and Tragic got some GP streams in his arsenal, honey. The biggest of the bongs. Damn, son, where'd you get this mixtape? So we can now see Missy Ann was obsessed with Tragic. Yato was flirting with Missy Ann, the heroin addict. And for whatever, I don't know what they have on her, probably hair on, she was lying on Tragic. Ooh.
So here's Hekate accusing Yato of trying to get involved with Missy Ann. So pretty much Yato is going at Tragic because of Missy Ann. Because whatever happened between Missy Ann and Tragic, Yato took up the Captain Saver Hekate pretty much as what Kerry Ann saying, and start calling that Tragic. So she's trying to somehow connect this whole weird concept of this is why Yato hates Tragic, because he wanted to fuck Missy Ann. Crazy.
Ooh. Good morning. But now it's a problem? Okay. So everyone was saying that this bitch was the one that was obsessed with Tragic. And you want to know who Missy Ann ended up fucking around with? Fucking Billy the Fridge. Wow. And listen, and Tragic got some GP streams in his arsenal, honey. The biggest of the bongs. Damn, son, where'd you get this mixtape? So we can now see Missy Ann was obsessed with Tragic. Yato was flirting with Missy Ann, the heroin addict. And for whatever, I don't know what they have on her, probably hair on, she was lying on Tragic.
It's funny and it's weird how these people hate other people so much that they're willing to take on fucked up narratives, which is untrue, just to get information or get more information that they think is valid to go at the person that they collectively hate. That's crazy. And guess who they hate the most? They hate Belinda. I thought it was the Kiwi farmers. I was like, damn, they hate the Kiwi farmers. Of course, they hate them with a passion, but they hate Belinda. You know how many times this broad say Belinda name? This crazy broad Kerry Ann says Belinda's name about like 40 times. You think I played? You think I played this broad? Belinda don't even talk about her. Now I gotta say it's a righteous back and forth between her and Belinda. Belinda don't even say shit about her. I actually went over and listened to a Belinda stream. Belinda didn't even mention this woman's name in the last 4 streams at all. And that's how far I went back. She don't care. She's doing her thing. She's getting about 700 to 1,000 people in her chat doing crama. She's happy. Belinda's doing her thing. Then, so why are you on her? Listen. Let's use this concept. AK, Kerry Ann, Alex, Tragic, they all say we obsess over them, right? Then why the fuck are you obsessing over Belinda? Huh, Kerry Ann? Why she's on your mind so much? Since you say that's what we're doing, right? We're doing that on an everyday basis, you say, then why she's on your mind? She don't even talk about you. See, I thought you said First Girl was harassing you. She was inciting people against you. So if she's inciting people against you, then why are you harassing Belinda? Because Belinda's not talking about you. Belinda's not mentioning your name. You are constantly talking about her. Your last recent Twitter post was about Belinda. Yeah, I seen the screenshots of them. Think that makes sense. But yet we the harassers, right? When we call out this shit, when we show the evidence of these idiots actually being fucking obsessed with people that don't say nothing to them, guess what? They turn around and claim that we are the gang members, or we are gang harassing or stalking them or targeting them, all types of shenanigans. But yet they never want to answer for why they do the same exact thing to other people who don't say nothing. Like, take accountability if you want other people to take accountability, right? So let's move on. We're gonna get to that. So let's do this first before we move on to the next clip. We gotta do this. We have to do this. So here we go. Here's Hecate's excuse me. Here's Hecate's channel. Let me drink some water. The latest post. Somebody I already saw a screenshot, so I have to go to the original. This is what she said right here. Hello, my beautiful people. I want to say thank you so much for all your support, and always remember to log out and have some fucking fun. So spend money on yourself, meet up with your friends and your family, go to parties if that's your thing. Remember, these fucking miserable, evil, she stopped it. They ain't got nothing on us. I'm having a fucking blast. Love y'all. So she's supposed to be gone, right? She's supposed to be having a blast, right? She's right. When she says she's I had a great meeting with the victim service, blah, 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 9 a.m. to enjoy the bomb. And my ass is enjoying a getaway. So I'm going back on Monday. Okay. So if you're enjoying a getaway, and that was 3 days ago, then bitch, what are you doing on Twitter? What is this? You enjoyed the getaway, but what was this? Was the 26th? Isn't that 3 days ago? 26th? What's this? Okay, let's look at maybe that is. What's this? Oh, that GP with titties. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm multi fucked up for this. This shit always make me laugh when I see it. What's this? So you was on vacation, still involved into the drama, but yet we are evil and obsessed. I think that makes sense. How could we be the ones to be obsessed when you fucking is supposed to be enjoying yourself? No. Sounds funny. Sounds funny to me. But here, let's keep going. Here go another clip. Listen, why, excuse me, why did I bring that up? Because when people keep saying, enjoy yourself, I'm on vacation, I'm doing my thing, but yet they constantly, I see screenshots of them constantly on Twitter making posts and stuff about other people. If you're trying to get there, if you're logging off meaning that you're trying to get this whole girl world or drama community, you're just getting out your system. You know, you're doing your own thing. That's what logging off means. Not involving yourself into this drama. So if you're still making screenshots, tags, Twitter tweets, or whatever, that means you really didn't log off. This is why I say she's just say whatever because she want people to go, hey, Hekate, you so right, girl. Keep going, girl. Do your thing, girl. No, she's a fucking liar, Kerry Ann. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, I like this one. This one's funny.
And you got your stomach tucked and your teeth fixed.
Yeah, I sure did. I got a tummy tuck after I lost 90 pounds. I got veneers. Okay. What else? I think that's, education.
Because you felt like you was ugly. I know that you was a drug addict because you talked about being on methadone.
I'm still a drug addict.
You was talking to teenagers about being on methadone and
no, not teenagers. It was one post on Reddit, one interaction, gave my advice on a public forum, never talked to them again.
Running away from their parents and shit like that. You said recently
mother was abusive
that you be snorting cocaine and be doing drugs, even if it's not cocaine. You said that you save up your Adderall.
It's definitely cocaine
pills, and that's what you.
Did you hear what she just said? She said the child was being abused, so she told him to. So pretty much, what Yato said, you told him to run away from their parents. She said, well, they was being abused. Is that correct information? I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, would you tell a child, is that great advice? Would you tell a child, run away? Or would you not tell a child, hey, if you go to school, tell your teacher, tell your principal, go to the cops? You know, a child could go into a police station and go, my mommy and daddy is abusing me. The police going to take some type of action. Believe me, they're going to take action. Or if they tell a teacher, or if they tell they neighbor, their friend's parents, whoever, they're going to get. Listen, people's not listen. We live in a day and age. People going to take that seriously. So why would you tell the child to run away? You see the advice she gives? That is crazy.
Be taken, so you still on. I don't have prescription pills. I don't take drugs. My parents love me.
No,
I don't have any of the problems that you've had, and I don't have any of the things going on that you even claim. So I mean, really, you're just making yourself look stupid at the end of the day. While I get to laugh at.
Well, then why are you mad and I'm laughing then, Yato?
Ooh, you're not laughing. That hurts. Because we heard the stories. I got the stories. I got the clips of you, Hekate, saying that your father was a pimp and your mother didn't care about you at all. Ooh. You heard me, Kerry Ann? Ooh.
So can you explain that to me then? If you're winning and all this bull
and you got your stomach tucked and your teeth fixed.
But let's think of it like this. You went through a whole makeover, right? Like literally like a Gene Jones makeover. You got your teeth fixed, you got your stomach tucked, you did a lot of shit to yourself just to go back to doing something that your father used to do. You didn't pimp. I'm not saying you was a pimp, but you're in the same fucking field, profession that your father was. That is so disturbing. You out here calling out people for being traffickers or pretending that they something they're not, but yet you're not telling us how you are a hooker, hoe, prostitute, and you told a story how your father was a hardcore pimp. This is your words. He was a hardcore, heartless pimp. Make that make sense. Why are you hooking? Why are you being a prostitute knowing that your father or seeing the victims of your father? This is why people say you don't give a fuck about victims, because if I see victims of one of my parents, right? Let's say my father was a pimp and I see that victim and I want to get away from it, I'm not going to go and be a male prostitute. That's what I'm trying to run from, especially if I care about victims. I'm not going to become something that my father victimized. Especially if I got a proper education, if I was a paralegal, if I was doing my thing, if I am well connected. Remember, she said she's well connected, Kerry Ann. If I have all these good connections, I work for all these prominent lawyers, why would I just go back to be a prostitute? Especially, this is the thing we got to remember. This is the kicker. He hates sex. Think about that. My father was a heartless, hardcore pimp. I seen what happened to his victims. I wanted to get away from that. I had some trouble when I was a teenager in my early 20s when I scammed and fraud people, but yet I still was able to become a paralegal. I made all of these great connections with judges, with lawyers, with other paralegals. I fixed my body up. And I decided I want to become a prostitute. Oh yeah, and I hate sex. I hate with a passion. But I decided I want to be a prostitute. That is so fucking twisted right there. That is twisted. That'll make no sense to me. But I don't want to play this. If I play this, they're gonna be on Fresh Garbage ass. I don't want to bring no more attention to it because she already had them on her ass. So we're gonna move on to Alex and AK Rages. So I don't know if y'all understood this. I have my last live stream. I showed screenshots of me talking about 4 months ago and things like that. Like, yo, I left these idiots alone. It was 2 weeks since I talked about them, right? Before I made that stream. And they kept mentioning my name. So here are they raging because that's what you gotta do with them. You show them the information, you let them rage. And that's all they're gonna do. They're just gonna keep continuously raging. So here's Alex and good old raging out. And I'm gonna say this again. You call fucking Yato a day laborer, a day farm laborer. So you are able to be racist towards him. I don't give a fuck who started it. Let me make this clear to you, AK, Alex. I'm gonna say your real names. Who gives a fuck? Amy, Crystal. Let me make this shit clear to you, you stupid bitches. You said out your mouth that people was being racist towards you. So if somebody's being racist towards you, it don't give you the right to be racist towards somebody else. Okay? That's not cool. That's both are wrong. It's not okay. You're racist to me, so if I'm a racist back to you, I'm in the right. No, that means both of y'all are wrong. So when you call him a day laborer farmer, guess what? You open that door wider so people can keep calling you Chewy since you consider that racist. That's what you did. So you can't sit here and complain, don't cry, don't be a victim because you open that door more. Okay? Okay, stupid? But we talk about women that empathize with the fucking trench coat mafia. If y'all know who trench coat mafia is, those are the kids that shop to school. She empathized with them, right? And am I wrong, AK? Did you not empathize with them at that point, saying you see how they could did that? You see how they could went and shot up the school because you was bullied? That's empathizing. That's what we call when you empathize with that situation. You empathize with that person. When you see things in a perspective. Stupid bitch. Because she's gonna go, oh, he's trying to say that I said that was okay. No, I said you empathize with them. So let's bring this up. Whoa. Let's go to the part where they talk about me. I don't want to go to another part instead of when you start talking about me and Yato. Here we go. And I downloaded it, so they can do whatever they want. Because if they knock it off, I'm just going to bring it back up. We can just rock out. So here we go.
Okay. Yeah, no, nothing happened. I didn't really, like, literally nothing happened for me. Weird. Okay, well. Okay. Anyway. Leaving, coming back works. Did it 2 times. Okay, so if you leave and come back, then it works. Let's see. Should we see what GP and Yada were crying about? Yeah, I think we should. Let's see if Yada has any more threats that we need to add.
Is this love
To those other clips?
Baby, don't hurt
God, look at this.
Don't hurt
put it
me.
back up. Hold on. I hate his name so much. Look, he used your screenshot of one of your tweets. What is it? Can you read it or not really? Tragic. Yato, you look like a bum. Stop begging to see Azria. I think Yato should be less worried about Tragic and lying for GP. General Fred, revenge corn woman. He needs to be more worried about himself and his life choices. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Is it not predatory what he did to Bridget? Well, I mean, I think it's extremely predatory. I think it's sick that fucking Yato sits here and says, like, because Bridget didn't say anything, nothing happened. And I'm like, dude, like, literally there's video and there's a reason nobody's seen. Like, I haven't even seen it. Like, I was just like, listen, what we have is just like a piece of it, and it's enough to tell you that, yeah, like there was more going on. There's no reason to fucking lie about this. Like, why the fuck would we lie about this? And maybe Bridget has said something and you just haven't heard it, Yato. It's not like he's basically saying, like, because, you know, like, imagine having to deal. These people are so fucking horrible. Mm-hmm. Of course, she doesn't want to say anything. Why would you fucking put yourself in the middle of this shit again?
Actually, it was y'all that docs. Remember, y'all docs Bridget said she was a school teacher. It was really y'all. It's funny how you guys turn around and say we are the horrible ones when none of us over on this side did anything to Bridget. Not one of us doxed her. Not one of us went into real life trying to put out stuff about her education, her school. Not one of us. Nobody on this side did that to her. It was you guys. Who did Bridget took to court? Did she take anybody on this side of court? No. She took Tragic to court. Your fucking Shava, your fucking goooo god. That's what I'm calling it. I tell you, I love Stargate SG1. That's what she took to fucking court. Who was harassing Bridget the entire time? You, AK. You was harassing Bridget. You and your group, in the old group of friends. Who put out information of Bridget? You, AK. Who made those videos that Bridget sent to me, to send to Tragic? Who put them out on a fucking channel? You did, AK. So if anybody harassed Bridget or tried to dox Bridget, it was pretty much you, AK. No, none of us on this side. Nobody else on this side did anything to Bridget in real life. It was all you. But yet you sit here with your whole chest trying to make us look like we harassed Bridget. Nobody harassed Bridget from this side. When I mean about harass Bridget, I mean going real life with Bridget. I mean Bridget trying to take anybody on the side of court. Bridget never hired a PI to find any of us. The things we said about Bridget talked shit back or laughed at us or didn't respond, ignored our asses like we don't exist in her world. That's basically what Bridget did. So if you want to know if Bridget is scared, she's not scared of anybody from this side, bro. She's scared of you guys from what you did to her. I'm just saying, let's make sure we get all the factual information here.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI.
I mean, these people are fucking insane. Everybody sees how they act. I'm not shocked that people, I mean, I wouldn't want a fucking, you know, hash out something like that with these people, the one who did it. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Say that I'm lying on them. They want to say all these bullshit things that I'm doing to them. So when I say, okay, motherfuckers, I'm going to just leave. Just turn my back and walk away.
Bye.
I don't care, people. Just unsubscribe. Who gives a fuck? I'm just going to go walk away. I'm going to take you up for your word and leave you the fuck alone.
Uh-huh.
They can't stop leaving me alone. Like, what is it? Would you want me to shut the fuck up and let y'all?
Yato did some random tragic stream on Carrie's panel until she had to boot him to bring her stream back to topic. Shut the fuck up, Yato. No one's interested in you. Stupid. He needs a restraining order.
Why is he like going crazy right now? Is he okay?
There's something really wrong with these people. Tragic's not doing anything to them.
No, and so I saw somebody say something in chat where they're like, "Oh, but he's watching. He's not he's not watching. He does not like this shit."
Trust me, he's not fucking watching.
Keep coming at me without responding back. This is what you want? Is that what you want, to make videos about me to try to harass people that have known me or have seen me in public or has seen me out there before? Do you want that, aka Tragic and Hekate, all you clowns? Like, that's what you want?
You did it to us already. What are you talking about? You literally drove to Tragic's fucking town to fight him. These people are nuts.
You know what? I need to find that one thing.
So what is it? What is it? Is Tragic a tough guy? Because you over here telling Pennywise Greg that, oh, Tragic is a bigger man than you. He would beat you up. Oh, this and this and this. And he gets on there and he telling, because Greg reviewed it, he telling Greg, he don't want none of this. And then Tragic telling BGTV he'll knock him out. Tragic telling Yato that he'll beat him up. What is it? Is Tragic a tough guy or is he a bitch? Like, I gotta understand this. Because it seems like you throw out these fucking narratives that, oh, you went to Tragic Town and you was gonna fight him. Well, if he's a tough guy, he would have manned the fuck up. But if he's a bitch, then I can understand this narrative. Like, which one is it? Is he a tough guy or is he a bitch? I gotta know now. Like, I'm curious. Because it seems like he tells other people he'll knock him out. But when it comes to good old GP, he bitch up? Is that what it is? Like, make this make sense. I don't understand this. Like, I'm so curious. Like, somebody make this make sense. Like, I thought I was involving myself with a tough guy. I thought this motherfucker was he's about it. You know what I'm saying? The way he talks, I'm thinking, okay, you know what? If I go down there and if I come in his face and he say something, he's going to slap the shit out of me because he's about that life. I didn't know I was dealing with a bitch. I'm just, because he keeps saying his narrative, like, okay, all right. So listen, if he's a bitch, then yeah, I was wrong for going down there. I admit it. I didn't know I was dealing with a bitch ass wigger. I didn't know that. I thought I was dealing with a dude that told BGTV, I knock you out and put my thing on you and hit you and knock your chin with my wing. Do y'all remember him saying that? Do y'all remember him telling BGT he'd knock him out and then slap his wang over his chin? I'm thinking I'm dealing with that type of dude. I told Yato, I'll beat you, I'll knock you out. I'll beat you up. You look how Yato look. He can't stand up against me. I'm thinking I'm talking to that type of nigga. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't know he was this bitch made. If I knew that, the good old GP would never went down there. And he told me before I even came down there, he was like, come and see me. I'll beat your ass. That made me even more motivated. I'm like, fuck it. Fuck it. If he's about that, then let's see. So now here they crying. Jimmy went to this town. They fought this man. Because Jimmy thought he was fighting a gangster. I thought I was going to be the gangster. A motherfucker that said he was a crip his whole life, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love when people become bitches in front of you. Like they just turn to a bitch in front of your face. Like they turn to a coward right in front of you. Like I'm a coward for real. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that Tragic is a bitch. Thank you for keep pulling this narrative that I went down there. And he was a bitch. That's why he's scared. That's why y'all saying this, because y'all know he's a bitch at heart. Right, Amy, right, AK? You know he's a bitch. You know he's a scared coward. That's why you protecting him so hard. You protected him because he's a bitch. If I went down there, that frightening you. You knew he was gonna hide. That's cool. Because listen, ladies and gentlemen, let me make sure I say this. If Tragic was about that, if he wasn't telling people he gonna knock him out, he gonna slap him with his wing, he's gonna knock him out, then I'll be honest with you, I would never went down there. If he wrote that shit on when he wrote on my when I had Twitter, when he wrote, I would never say nothing. I would be like, you know what, you a bitch, so why would I even indulge this? But y'all, do y'all remember the story? Y'all probably have the story. I'm trying to look for it right now. But I have the story of Tragic saying that he had a gun to his forehead. Remember all these tough ass stories he be telling people? He have a gun to his forehead. He done shot his way out of things. He done fought people. People don't know about the streets. The streets is rough. This is what things he said. Not me. These are things he said. But they turn around, he drove to his town and he was gonna fight him. He was gonna fight the gangster, the crip, the man that said he knocked people out. He was gonna fight him. Yeah, I was. Because I was gonna tell him he's a bitch in his face. I really was gonna say that. I really was. If he would have came to that convention center, I didn't drive to his hometown. I drove to South Phoenix to the convention center because I was going to stop there anyway, ladies and gentlemen. The truth is, I was going to stop in the convention center in South Phoenix because that's where the Phoenix Suns play. And I like the Phoenix Suns. That's my third favorite team. So I was going to stop there regardless. So if he was going to show up or not, that's on him. But if he would have showed up, I gave him the invitation. I'm here, bitch. Come see me. If he would have came and said, yeah, I'm here, I would have told him straight in his face. First, I would have gave him credit. I would have like, yo, listen, I give you credit, right? But I would have told him straight in his face. Because I'm 6'2", where they say he's 6'3", 6'4", so we can see eye to eye. We see an eye to eye. I would have told him straight in his face, you's a bitch. And see where it goes. But instead of that happening, which it didn't, I get all this. You drove to his town. You was gonna fight him. He's this and this and this. He was okay. I'm sorry. Let me look at the chat. I'm just laughing because I love it when they call it. No, it's not. What's up, Miss Ministry of Madness? No, it's not. Raccoon, yeah, what's up, Rampage? Little red dress express, what's up? Yeah, yeah, he was supposed to go to Vegas. Yeah, he did it. Threaded someone with your yo. I'm trying to look for that clip. I have it. I have that. Oh, probably a short. It's probably a short. I probably have to look at my shorts. I have that clip where he telling BGTV he's going to knock him out and hit him, slap him over his face with his wing. But yet this is a guy that when I drive to his state to where he go to South Phoenix a lot. When I drive to South Phoenix and I tell him to come see me, I'm the bad guy. I'm wrong for wanting to fight a gangster. Wouldn't it be the other way around? Wouldn't I be the scared one? I'm trying to look for it. Because it's hilarious. It is funny. Oh my God. I'm trying to see. Because he really went hard at BGTV over this. Is this it? No, this ain't it. Damn. I want to show this so badly. Maybe it's in this shorts. Let me see. Damn. When you looking for something, it just don't pop up. But when you're not looking for it, it pops right up. Oh, Lord. Jesus. It's here. There's no excuse for it. Okay, here it is right here. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
It's the clout fights, BGTV. You cock suck. Yeah, you know, I came up with a finishing move for you after I knocked your teeth out. I'm gonna bang your vagina chin with my wang.
What the fuck?
Anyway, it's the clout fights, BGTV.
You
cock suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I came up with a finishing move
What's the
for
finishing
you
move?
after I knocked your teeth out.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bang your vagina chin with my wang.
Oh. And you wonder why we call him gay. You wonder why we call him gay, right?
All my fellow Crips have been forewarned. Why do you think I wear these blue glasses? I'm a bang Crip. I've been banging Crip since I was a little dude out in the streets, packing heat. I'm not talking about, you know, the type of heat that
Maybe I know what. I'm gonna do it better. I'm gonna show it. I'm not gonna play it for my device. I'm gonna show it. Let me just give me a second. I'm going to show this shit. Y'all might need to see this live it up front because this is who I think I'm dealing with. So let me do this because I'm dealing with a motherfucking gangster. I didn't know I'm dealing with a bitch. He driving to his town. He should have been happy. He should want to beat GP, right? Here we go. Let me let me show y'all this. I'm doing it now. Y'all need to see this. Y'all need to see both of these. This is who I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I thought I was dealing with a gangster. Yeah, we know. We know you want him to come. We know you want him to come to Cow Fight. You want to come to Cow Fight so you could do something nasty to him. Fucking creep. All right, here we go. And they had the nerve to say Greg is a bitch. Hold on.
Text messages and you.
Hold on. Let me see. Oh no, okay, let me see. I'm trying to see the other one. Maybe I can't get that one.
There's no excuse
Okay. So here, I'm going to show these first. Let me show this. So here is your gangster. Here's your gangster. We stop this. Shut up. Shut up. All right, here we go. So this is during the time when I thought Tragic was about that life, right? Because he was saying things like this.
BGTV, you cock suck. Yeah, you know, I came up with a finishing move for you after I knocks your teeth out. I'm gonna bang your vagina chin with my wang.
Oh,
anyway,
Lord.
comes to clout fights, BGTV.
Oh, Lord.
You cock suck.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you know, I came up with a finishing move for you after I knocks your teeth out. I'm gonna bang your vagina chin with my wang.
Are you? That's kind of nasty, man. You a nasty freak. Okay, so here we go. Here go the next one. I just want to get these off, and then we gonna go back. Here go the next one.
All my fellow Crips have been forewarned. Why do you think I wear these blue glasses? Because I bang Crip. I've been banging Crip since I was a little dude out in the streets, packing heat. And I'm not talking about, you know, the type of heat that you put on your leg when it's having a spasm. We're packing heat. Click, clack, cheer. Cause I'm
So good. So when this type of dude that telling you that he banging Crip, he packing heat. When he was a little dude, he was packing heat. He done been through all this gangster shit. When I went to Next Sound and he wrote on the fucking on the video, he said, "We got your VIN number and all this crazy shit. Come see me, bitch. I'm about that. I'm gonna knock your ass." Look, he said, "Come see me, bitch. I'm gonna handle you. I'm gonna knock you out." You think he mean no word, right? Being
all my fellow Crips have been forewarned. Why do you think I wear these blue glasses? Cause I bang Crip.
You would think, since he banged Crip, he's about that. Especially since he knew that back when I was younger, I used to bang blood. So you would think that, hey, this nigga used to be a blood. I'm a Crip. Oh yeah, it's on. It's on. Yeah, when he come to, and I don't like him, and I'm telling him I'm gonna knock him out. Yeah, when he come to South Phoenix, I'm gonna get his ass. You would think that. I'm just being honest here. That's what I thought in my head. Oh, this Crip, he want to knock me out. He told me to come see him. Let me go down there. But what do I get? I get these two angry fucking Wookiees keep telling me that I was wrong for going to someplace I was already gonna go and going to South Phoenix. Do you want that center? I was wrong for that. I gotta get ready.
Fucking watching.
This is what I get. Keep coming at me without responding back. This is what you want? Did that what you want, to make videos about me to try to harass people that have known me or have seen me in public or has seen me out there before? Do you want that, aka Tragic and Hekate, all you clowns? Like, that's what you want?
You did it to us already. What are you talking about?
This is what I get. Mm-hmm.
You literally drove to Tragic's fucking town to fight him. These people are nuts.
You know what? I need to find that one
Alex?
thing.
Find it.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
The comment that she made on his thing.
That she made on his thing.
Post. I'm gonna find that.
I'm gonna find that.
Yeah, it's like one of the last streams, probably.
Okay, here I found. I'm gonna put it in the Discord.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in this. Why y'all such on Aaliyah's? Why y'all on her? Get off of her fucking click, bro. I told Yato to stay off of Tragic. You stay off of her. Like, come on, bro. Why y'all so obsessed with her? Why are you so? Aaliyah should come up with the remix of Mariah Carey song. Why are you so obsessed with me? It's a failed doc. I'm not strawberry douche. Oh my God, it's crazy. Let's say if they find out who's a real strawberry douche. All these years they've been harassing this woman, Aaliyah. What y'all gonna say about that? Y'all gonna say sorry? You don't call this woman sister fucking tattoo parlor. You don't harass the man. You don't harass her. You don't harass her fucking job. You don't did so much to this woman. And if you ever found out that this wasn't Strawberry Deuce, let's say Strawberry Deuce was just an old middle-aged woman talking hella shit. God forbid if they found that shit out, it would be hilarious after all of this shit that I did to this woman. It's like, bro, y'all don't fact check. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all don't double up and see if it's true. Y'all just go with whatever you believe it is. Like, just like you thought I was that George Price guy until Tragic called, right? You didn't, or not Tragic, excuse me. Somebody confirmed it. Somebody called. I'm assuming it was Tragic because he's the one that said we called. He said we called. So that means that he was involved with it or he made the call himself. But leave that bro alone. God damn. You just want to muzzle the kid, huh? This ain't the first time, ladies and gentlemen. So let's bring this up. 4 months ago. 4 months ago.
Crazy she was.
I haven't said a word to the bodega, to Hekate. I ain't say a word about AK.
This is such a lie. You remember a lie? He wrote this after he'd been harassing us nonstop. And I remember reading this and like, what is he talking about?
Show it. You see, they talk about all this evidence. Show it. Because 4 months ago, for like a month, I think it was like probably like 5 months ago, for one of those months, I did not talk about y'all. I wasn't. I was going on AJ panels and me and Hekate was going back and forth. I was on Hussy panel talking about Hekate. And I can't talk about you on Hussy panel, AK. I couldn't talk about Tragic on Hussy panel. Nobody could have mentioned the bodega at that time. Do you forget? Most of those times I was on Hussy's panel talking about Hekate. We went on AJ panel twice to talk about Hekate. Nobody was talking about you, Alex, or Tragic at all for a fucking month. It was a back and forth between me and Azria. It still is, but it was much intense at that time. So yes, for a whole month, I didn't mention y'all. And what did you do, AJ? I'm not AJ, excuse me. What you did, AK and Alex? You kept talking about me. You kept going and going and going, just like you're doing now with AJ. Is this not y'all with AJ? It's funny how they say these things, but they doing the exact same thing. AJ is gone, meaning that AJ did a stream for 2 minutes playing music. And these motherfuckers talked about that. You keep saying, remember you said it's a breath of fresh air that AJ left? Oh, that's her talking about me again. Right? It's a breath of fresh air that AJ left. Let's see if I can find that. Because I think we need to show that. How AJ is gone and you can't stop mentioning her, bro. Let me see if I can find that. I'm gonna let this play. No, because if it plays, if it goes to something else that I have to talk about, then it's gonna be. I don't want to go rehash this. Oh yeah, and for all of y'all that think that she didn't say that about Bridget, because I know y'all gonna be like, well, she didn't. I didn't see her say that about Bridget. Remember when I told you who was the person that really harassed Bridget? It wasn't us. It was them, because she kept trying to make it sound like we was harassing Bridget, right? She keeps saying, "Oh, if Bridget say anything, they're gonna do it. Maybe it's because of y'all." No, if Bridget is scared, it's because of you guys. I talked to Bridget after that, so don't think she's that scared. But if she is, it's definitely because of you guys. Because do y'all forget what y'all did to Bridget? Like, bro, what is this? Is this not you, AK? I just want to show the proof. Is this not you calling Bridget a fucking school teacher and all that? Huh? Is this not you? And Bridget just put this shit out there because she knows y'all will do it. She's already back. December 17th, 2022. She's already back, by the way. She's an unemployed substitute gym teacher. Please get it right, budget. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember how you was going into her shit? Y'all put a whole fucking document out about her being a teacher, a substitute teacher. Did you forget that? Did you forget you was doing it because she took DC Media Girl to court? In Nexa Court, December 16th. Substitute PE teacher. IMFAO. Do you forget that was you? I don't understand. Like, did they forget they did these things? They do these things? I'm scratching my head. Poor AJ is gone after what Hekate did, right? AJ said, fuck it. My family's more important. I'm going to just do me. You would think AK then would say, oh, she's gone. I'm happy. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. I tell you, they want to talk shit about you and want you to shut up and don't respond back. And if you respond back to them, it's harassment. That's all they do. Oh, why are they so obsessed with me? Why are they harassing me? Well, why are you sitting here harassing AJ then? And I'm saying it to you. Okay? I'm saying it to you. No reason to talk about somebody that's gone. That does not talking about you, especially if you talking about you want to be left alone. Let me see. Is it doop doop doop? I'm dropping it right now. Doop. So if you want to be left alone, why are you doing this? Don't understand. If you want to be left alone, why are you doing this? At Tasha, I don't have the full stream, but this is from the at Bubble Tea YT channel. Original link AJ Simp for is 10/22/3 is out of date. We found the original stream on her channel, but it's probably not the date it was streamed on. Why? Why are you still talking about this woman? And then you play this clip, and this clip of AJ talking about when she was on drugs and stuff. Why? Why are you still mentioning her? I have to know. I'm curious. Why are you still mentioning her, bro? Especially after saying, "Oh, I'm so relieved she's gone." Yeah, I don't. Oh, you didn't hear her say that? Oh my god. Let me see if I can find that. Oh my god. She went off. Oh, that's her called mom. She went off She's Lord.
Vintage sushis, they think that they don't think ages here, and they're doing this for ages.
Okay, let me send this. This is it right here. I'm gonna play this. You see what she wrote 13 hours ago, but let's play this of what she said 12 days ago about AJ. You know, I'm saying if this is how you feel about AJ, then you won't be fucking mentioning her, right? Let's just go to it. So this is what she said about AJ. After AJ.
Notice how he said, "Oh, some of us has kids," and blah, blah, blah. Like nobody's talking about yours or I mean,
Exactly. So you guys are just getting together to do what? Harass. I said stop talking about my essay so many days ago. You wound her up, and I think she needs a welfare check because something's wrong with her. So what? That's not a crime.
Yeah, they think vintage charities. They think that they don't think about that. Like they don't think that because they want to deny, like the receipts that we have and all of the proof that it is a targeted harassment campaign and that they all work together. They don't think that we could tie that together, but we absolutely can, and we have. And we have all the proof of it. So all of these things, yes,
We're all
it
going
is
to be
just
supporting
proving.
each other with our own cases. So it's like it's the same people all the time for no reason.
Yep. And going back to even, Michael B. Petty, Charlie Gold, and stuff like that, when they were doing that stuff back then, they were literally calling Frank a PDF. They were saying that Michael B. Petty had like CP on his heart. Like it's all the same stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
But different people. And like they were calling them predators. They were calling
So why y'all talking about AJ? If she needed all this shit happening to her, you're happy. Why are you talking about stuff? I thought the goal was met. She gone. She left you alone. I thought everything was cool. I don't understand this. I don't understand. So why are you posting clips of AJ saying anything bad about herself? Why are you doing this? Why are you saying this? Why are you on Twitter saying these things about AJ? You bring up a good point, but I have definitely heard her talk about her addictions, and I know she talk about it on her streams, on her life and lifestyle. But the timeline makes no sense. Being an addict is addicted to hard drugs, take years to recover from. What a weird thing about to lie. I mean, same woman who had a mentally B saying her brother died traumatically just a few months prior, and she told no one. Suffer in silence. Made a video. Daddy said it was a beautiful, but not to post publicly. AJ. We feel sorry for her until we realize she is an only child. Why talk about it 12 hours ago? Why? Did this woman ruin your fucking life that you claim? Why bring up? Go back. I'm sorry. I'm about to look at the chat, but I'm just curious because I'm about to go soon. I'm just curious. I don't know about y'all, but I'm curious as fuck. I'm curious as fuck. If you want somebody to leave you alone, if you feel better, you feel like you could breathe again, if all these things is happening in a positive matter now, then why the fuck are you still bringing up anything from this person? You got what you wanted. The person is gone. There's no reason to talk about her no more. There's no reason to say anything. The person is out of your life. Let me show it. Let me show this. are liars. They want to, like I said, they want to do things to you, but don't want you to do things to them.
Obsession with her. It's not an obsession. It's a bitch. You are literally slandering us and pretending like you're scared of us. The bodega, aka tragic, for fucking years at this point, and trying to turn people against us. The way that she would corner people on panel and be like, "Are you supportive of the bodega?" And like be like, "Why? Because they did this to my family." And then when people say nothing happened to you, then she loses it even more.
She's dangerous, and I'm saying, I have in the years. How many years has it been since I've met this bitch? When she started this for me, it's probably like 4 years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time in 4 years this bitch being gone has made me. I feel relaxed.
Yeah,
when I think about like I feel like I don't have any fear or tension or anger now that she is like not around. Thank God.
Yeah, I thought I was bullshitting when I said that, huh? Yeah, I thought I was bullshitting when I told you she has a moment of clarity. This is beautiful. This is the best time of her fucking YouTube career that AJ is gone. This is the best time. But yeah, she's still talking about AJ. She can't leave AJ alone. I don't know. I'm saying like this is crazy to me. You heard her. I didn't listen. I didn't freestyle that. Y'all heard for yourselves. And look at her. Look, this was March 1st. Bringing up AJ to Tasha. So don't believe them when they say, we don't want to talk about you. Leave me alone. That's all just bullshit. They want to fucking talk about you. They just don't want you to talk about them back. They can't handle you talking about them. They are like tragic. They're a bunch of punks and cowards.
These people act like I don't fucking know this shit.
He made a community tab post. I forget when, but he was like, "I haven't talked about the bodega for a month." Like, and he literally had. Like, and yes. Plus, what, a month? What the fuck is that?
He just made shit up.
Didn't make that up. Actually showed where I never talked about y'all, but yet, rock out. I just wanted to show people more. I just want to, emphasize more points that people say about y'all. Not only me, y'all don't say the same thing. Everybody who engages with y'all say the same thing pretty much. Like everybody, even Gaining Ground at one point said the same thing. He said that was Gaining Ground biggest point at once, right? Was it Gaining Ground saying that? Stop talking about me and I stop talking about y'all. Leave me alone. Stop talking about me. But y'all didn't want to do that for him. So just keep showing you. Just like Belinda. Y'all keep talking about Belinda. Y'all keep talking about people who don't talk about you anymore, who left you alone, who actually did exactly what you wanted them to do. But you keep mentioning their names. You keep talking about them. So I had to show you that, hey, even I was gone for a month. And if you never said nothing bad, said nothing about me, just completely left me out of it, I probably would never been talking about you again. You probably would never been here.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere, GP. You're not doing anything wrong. You're laughing at them. You're documenting them. I know firsthand that it messes with your head that innocent people get terrorized in your name by these psychopaths. You just give their victims all the information they need to take legal action. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, she's not a problem.
How many different people did they say I was before they doxed me? Like, I literally was failed doxed like at least 10 times. Yeah. And some of the pictures ended up on the farms too. So were you guys not harassing innocent people?
They just need the police just need to come for all of these people. That's it.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
Like, I just don't know what else there
Let's
is.
stop this. Call the fucking police, AK. Let's go to court, AK. Let's do all of these things that you keep threatened me that you was going to do for the last 2 years. Let's just get it out. Subpoena fucking Google. They're definitely gonna give the information so you can fucking serve me and we could get this all of this out of our systems. Let's go. Because your receipts is not the only receipts. Like, I don't understand. They think that they're gonna go in front of the judge and go, boom, this is the truth. And the judge's gonna go, oh shit, we don't want to hear the other side. We're just gonna look at what you got, and that's the truth. You should know, AK, by now, that's not gonna happen. Especially since the Hussy and Gainer Gown case. If your receipts were so fucking truthful, then that whole Gainer Gown and Hussy court case would have turned out differently. The judge wouldn't tell you can't talk about them. You wouldn't have to pay a settlement to Hussy. That would have turned out very differently. Your lawyer would not have tried to encourage you, hey, get this dude to $5,000 because it's going to be very expensive if you go to trial. Your lawyer foresaw it, AK. He foresaw that their evidence has some credibility or they could be used in a credible way to make you look bad. Same as your evidence can make them look bad. So he foresaw that the judgment was going to be, the judge made rule that this is a back and forth. Nobody's actually going. You done wasted $200,000 going through a long trial process, knowing Maxwell, Hussy only going to give him $500. If Maxwell about to go through Maxwell would have went through 3 years on trial with Hussy for $500. You couldn't afford it, and your lawyer knew that. Well, he knew you probably could afford it if Daddy would have given you the money, but he didn't want to just drain you. So let's look at that, the Hussy Gaining Ground fucking trial, and let's go over to GP, who have extensive fucking receipts on you for years, calling me a fucking white pedophile. And don't say you did it, because you did. You said it out your mouth. Did you forget that you admitted to saying that? That you was like, I was on Twitter saying that 12 times, but Gaining Ground used it as evidence against me? Saying that I was saying it to him. Did you forget about that? Should we not replay you saying that? Okay, let's see if we get to that.
And I have been calling him a pedo.
That does.
He served his purpose.
Yeah, I mean, like 12 hours on Twitter.
Did you forget that you were saying shit like that to try to anger me? Did you forget that you partaked in tragic calling me a white guy on the registry? Did you forget you partaked in that too? Then you got dumbass Hekate out here talking about, well, when the cops would have showed up and saw you was a black guy, they would have been, oh, you fucking stupid GP. That's the point, you dummy. If you was a paralegal with any type of experience, you would know, holy shit, that's called defamation. Calling a person a white guy, a pedophile on the registry, making countless videos that AK you showed on your channel about me being that. Do you forget these things? Do you forget that you did this? So please, I want you to. I beg of you. I beg of you.
The
I
pictures
beg
ended
you,
up on
do
the
this.
farms too. So were you guys not harassing innocent people?
I don't know what they were doing because I'm
They
not
just
on
need
the farms.
the police just need to come for all of these people.
I
That's
beg
it.
you.
All
I
of them.
beg you.
Like, I
Get
just
the
don't know what
police
else there
involved.
is. They're not going to stop.
I beg of you, get them involved. Get them involved, and let's see where we could go with this. Because I could listen. I have the money to throw to Maxwell. I go get Maxwell because I know he will go to court and stay in the court with you for like 10 years. I don't mind seeing that because you are threatening me with the law. You are threatening me with court cases. So I don't have to do no fundraiser to throw this motherfucker $1,000, $1,300. I just throw him $1,300 and watch him have you and your $5,000 to $50,000 to $100,000 lawyer in court for the next 3 years because I'm damn. I don't need your money, so I don't need to settle. There's no settlement with me, bro. I don't need it, so I don't need to settle. So we would go through that whole process until we get a judgment. I want to go for a judgment. So please, let's show both our evidence. You show your side, I show my side, and let's see how it goes. And please please involve Tragic, because he's the one that's called me a pedophile for 3 years. For 3 years, could be for 3 years now. Don't I not have the proof of him making those fucking tweets of him saying that I'm a pedo? Do we not have the proof, huh? Huh, AK? Because you said that you would fill it out for Tragic. That's what you said about Yato. You said I'm gonna fill it out, and I'm gonna fill out if I have to fill out Tragic so I could bring him to court. Well,
revenge porn. You know, we know why he does it. That other guy, because he can't go out in public because he's on a registry and a watch list. He pretends that he's black, so he has to wear a disguise. That's why when he went and met up with G-Man, he had a complete disguise on. His face was covered. He had gloves on. You know, you couldn't see his skin anywhere. Find more out about that, dude.
And I got countless screenshots and videos of Tragic saying that about me. So let's go. Let's stop fucking pump faking me. Stop pump faking me. If you believe I don't have no evidence, no screenshots, no anything of you saying that I'm a fucking white man, that you jokingly saying that now you trying to say it's a joke. I didn't believe he was a white man. I just went with it for years. So you went with defamation for years. If you believe differently, if you believe you got it, I'm willing to go through the process with you. Me and Maxwell is willing to go through the process with you. All right. I'm dead ass serious.
To be fair, that white guy never looked like GP to me.
No, I always thought that was like a troll, whatever. I don't know.
I just went with it because it did bother him so fucking much. It didn't make any sense. I'm like, why are you so mad about it? It's clearly if you're not,
I went with it. What do you think the judge's going to ask you? Why did you go with your friend calling this guy a white pedophile on the sexual registry? Why did you go with that? As I said, I'm waiting. I've been waiting for years for you to take me to court. I'm waiting. Subpoena fucking Google or YouTube, Google really. And let's go to these places. Let's go. Stop fucking pump faking me, bro.
And look at that fat monster bitch in the comments.
I know, that's why I wanted to zoom in right here. Look at this ugly, stupid fucking bitch. I heard this dumb bitch say that she what did she say? I didn't do anything to them. How did I cross paths with
taking things further and further till now we have Yato,
bringing up weird narratives? That's not harassment. I haven't said, what's so funny? Val, Kels, Yato, I know a couple people that did fucking streams about y'all. I was not even in their chats. If you go to their Discord, I'm not in the Discord talking shit about y'all. I'm not nowhere. I just said, fuck. I felt so bad that you harassed that black man and his white wife. I felt so bad, man. I was like, yo, this is crazy how they doing this to these people because
he was harassed. What is he talking about?
I don't know, but if you feel so fucking bad, then let us know who you are. Who are you then, coward?
That could be said back to you, Alex. Turn on your camera. I told you I would turn on my fucking camera with both of y'all turn on your camera. I have no problem with that. Turn on your camera, Alex. Let's see if this is you. If you want to know who I am so badly, I give you an invitation of know who I am. I'm dead ass. Here, if you want to know who I am, the next live stream you do, turn on your goddamn camera and point it at your faces and say, "This is me, Alex." And you do the same, AK. Because I want to make sure this is not you, Alex. I want to make sure. Turn on your goddamn camera. Okay? And I would listen, if they do that on their next live stream, I promise you, the next time I go live, I will turn on my camera and you will see me. Turn on yours first. Let's see who you are. Both of you.
If he feels so fucking
Now watch them try to justify excuse or come up with some type of fucking make-believe excuse or some type of weird fucking, backtrack or whatever. I'm giving them opportunity. You heard what she just said, right? Yeah, I heard what she just said.
Who are you then?
You heard what she just said. No. Listen.
I don't know, but if you feel so fucking bad, then let us know who you are. Who are you then?
Okay.
Coward.
You hear what she just said? I wouldn't mind turning on my camera if both of these people, Alex Glitter, AK, Amy, and Crystal, would turn on their camera, look directly at the camera on the next live stream, and say, "Hey, GP, my camera's on. Now do you?" I would have no problem. People have saw me before, so it doesn't matter. If you want to know who I am, there you go. There you go. Just do that.
Howard.
if he feels so fucking bad, go tell that guy that we're harassing him. I haven't talked to anybody. I'm so sick of this fucking lie that this ugly motherfucker and his friends keep fucking saying. I didn't call anybody.
I never said you called anybody, you fucking idiot. Never said you. Replay the stream and show me where I said you called somebody. Stop making it about you, you stupid bitch.
The fuck are you on?
Yeah, it's not you. Look, raging out or something.
Here's
that
the thing.
wasn't
AJ has
all
been
about
fucking
you.
around for 3 years with us and fucking AK, specifically AK, and then now crying over tragic, things not happening to him, whatever. None of us had anything to do with that. That was Hekate. She decided to do that.
I remember clearly saying, I do not give a fuck about this man's dots.
Oh,
And
that's
she
what you
said,
said?
I do. I'm going to find it. And I said,
That's what you said? Is that what you said, AK? I remember you telling people you would pay to try to see who I am. Did you forget that? Did you forget that you sold people you would pay for me? You see these lies? Okay. Maybe I need to play. Maybe I need to find where you said this shit at so we could just get this. Stop lying. You need to stop fucking lying. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to look for it real quick. Maybe I can't find it here. I have to, because this is important. This is very important. Oh, here we go.
that I pay money if somebody has a shot of him on a. I would pay money if somebody took. Yeah, I would pay good money. I wouldn't put the out. It is not to docs. I'm just curious. I want to or not. Yeah, I do too. And Vidal, yes, Vidal.
Somebody that keeps saying we financially hurt you, you willing to pay money to see if I'm black?
I remember clearly saying, I do not give a fuck about this man's dots. And she said, I do. I'm going to find it. And I said, good luck.
But yet you say you do this? But yeah, you
It's
say
just
this?
so deranged. Fucking work the lane window.
To please stop lying about us. Stop.
Did it?
Look, many people tried. I did ask. I said I'd pay money if somebody screenshot of him. I said I would pay money if somebody. Yeah, I would pay good money. I wouldn't put the. I wouldn't even put it out.
So what is it? Would you pay money to see somebody that you don't want to? You don't care about their docs? Would you pay money to see that? Who does that?
That was
Oh,
my
the
involvement.
idiot.
You piece of shit.
No, Taylor. No, Taylor. Yeah. I'm definitely taking
that
more
much,
of my
I
money.
wouldn't have already done this myself. I didn't care. I still
It's
don't
not-
care. I just want him to go away.
Taylor is not the. It's not the quality of the lawyer. It's. I know Maxwell will sit back for $1,500 and watch her waste over $200,000. I know Maxwell have no problem taking $1,500 and coming to court every month for 2 years. I know he has not. He don't have that problem doing it. While every time she talks to her lawyer or every time her lawyer comes to court, she has to give him at least $3,000 to $5,000. She has to pay for his time. Every motion he put in, every fucking court date, the time that she has to retain him to the court date, that adds up to like $3,000 to $5,000. So every court date, she's paying that nigga $3,000 to $5,000. Maxwell's already paid $1,500. So I'm good. I don't have to worry about giving him another $1. That's the difference here.
But they don't, and they keep making it, they keep taking things further and further till now we have Yato, multiple threats to Tragic, and he's gonna put a ski mask on him, run up on him, beat him up, which first of all, Yato, you're 5'8", okay. You would have to get a stool and then try to fight Tragic on on stool or stilts or something. It wouldn't work out well, but delusions are strong.
You see, when it comes to Yato and other people, I don't get this. When it comes to Yato or other people, Greg, Yato, Black Eye TV, and anybody else, Nags, everybody else, they're delusional. Tragic will beat their ass, pretty much. He have to get a stepping stool. He have to get all this shit. But when it comes to GP, you travel to his town and you was going to fight him. Why can't I get that same energy? Why can't you say, well, GP, if you tried, he would have knocked you out. Why I never get that type of energy? I always get the opposite. Because they know Tragic is a bitch. Somebody that's his height, his son, and bigger than him, his height, yeah. No, we ain't gonna say that about GV. Tragic's a bitch. He's a coward. Real gangsters step up. Real Crips step up. They don't allow people to call them bitches and cowards and come to their town. It don't do nothing.
God.
I'm just saying. Well, they trying to get at me. So
This is a lie, by the way. For the past 3 years, Tragic and AK have repeatedly defamed my name, falsely labeling me as a pedophile. I need the evidence of that immediately. I never said that or anything like it. In fact, I've repeatedly said the opposite.
Yeah,
And
I heard you.
I'm just so fucking. This is such a blatant fucking goddamn lie.
Why did he get to
court? He deserves to be sued into poverty until he's on the street and his kids are fucking, destitute because of his stupidity.
Do it. Come do it. Sue me to poverty. Sue me until I'm on the streets and my kids is destroyed, desolated, whatever you want to say. Do it. Please. I'm waiting. Like I said, we go to court, both evidence is going to be talked about.
I mean, where's this? why aren't you calling out your buddy Yato? Because Yato's the one who went around saying that you were on a list, GP.
Literally,
Yato's
that
the
came
one.
from him.
Okay, yeah, I want to talk about this part.
They're all
Okay.
on drugs. I'm convinced no one can pretend.
I want to talk about this point. There was a time back in the Shaniverse, Yato said some shit and other people said some shit. Absolutely. Because they actually thought I was somebody who I wasn't, which is cool. I understand. You know the difference between Yato and them? You want to know the difference? And this is me being honest with you, you idiots. You know why I don't take that shit seriously as I took y'all shit? It's because first, after they realized it wasn't me, then guess what? They didn't say that shit no more. They didn't run with that lie. They didn't keep going and saying, oh, this is GP like y'all have said. They just totally left that shit alone and walked away from it. Second, they haven't been threatening to take me to court. They haven't been threatening to call the cops on me for the last 2 years. Yato of them hasn't said nothing. You see the difference? You motherfuckers were making tweet posts, making videos, was saying I'm this particular person for years until after you got sued by Hussy and Gainer Ground. That's when you start backtracking, AK. And I could show that with all my receipts. After Hussy and Gainer Ground sued your ass, you start saying, well, I don't believe that's GP, but you just admitted here that you went with it. Even if you didn't believe it, you went with it. So that's the difference between Yato and you motherfuckers. When they found out it wasn't, they stopped. They didn't continue to keep going and going and going, and then start trying to threaten to sue me, trying to threaten to destroy my livelihood, my kids, trying to put us on the street in the shelter. They didn't say these things like you just said. So yeah, that's the fucking difference. You idiots are trying to put out narratives and trying to make me look like something which you don't know nothing about me. Yeah, you said I was on the list. Yeah, but I am telling them it's a fucking difference. You get what I mean? How when you know what I'm saying, when it's not, when you find out, oh shit, I probably not that nigga, you stop. They knew I wasn't this white dude because I'm pretty sure they called him, but they never stopped. They knew I'm not George Price, the black dude, but they won't stop. They go at the people they believe it's me, and they won't stop. And then they threaten to take me to court. That's the difference. You know what I mean? Exactly. She lied about defamation, knowingly lying about your record. Yes. She posted it as a location she was streaming from a previous stream, and yes, Luxie. Yes. So I'm just showing her that's the difference. So stop trying to, you know what they're trying to do, Yato? They're trying to bring you into this. So if it just so happened to go to court, let's say if I had to take me to court, they could try to somehow twist you into it and say, well, he started, Your Honor. He the one that's made us think that GP was white on the registry. He said that. That's what they doing, Yato. They trying to put all the blame on you. They're not taking accountability for nothing. And it's weird because they want to sue you. They want to sue you for calling Tragic a pedo, but yet don't want to take accountability for what they do.
So hard that they haven't heard the truth 100 times unless they are
Yeah.
extremely geeky or extremely stupid. I mean, all of the above.
Mm-hmm.
They got to stop getting drunk and rage. Yeah, because they treat this like a game, Tasha. They really do. They really, really fucking do. This is their entertainment, their fucking stress relief to come and ruin other people's real lives.
We ruining your real life,
Yeah,
or
and then pretend
not?
they're the ones that are being harassed and all this shit.
Alex, shut the fuck up. Not once I ever said, I don't listen to Yato receipt streams. I don't even listen to Yato speak about y'all. Not once he ever said, y'all are harassing us. Nobody now, because pretty much this is me and Yato y'all talking about. I mean, I know for me for a fact, I'm saying this is just me and you going back and forth. I have been saying that for years. I said the only thing that's out of line is you trying to dox me, and I feel like you are harassing these people because there's Tragic that said we contacted George Price. There's Tragic that's going around saying, hey, we contacted a white dude. So I feel as if you guys put out these fake doxes, harass the people thinking it's me, realizing when it's not not GP, you turn around and do it all over again, like start the process all over again. Not once you ever heard me say, hey, these people are harassing me, because if I'm talking shit about you, that I can't say you are harassing me. You fucking idiots. I always say this is a back and forth. Yeah, we always say that. You know what's so crazy? If y'all go to my old streams, even I think even some of Hussy recent streams, y'all, I know you watch Hussy especially if I go on pen, I know y'all watch me on there. When Hussy talk about taking Tragic to court, what do he always say if I'm there? He said, oh, GP, I can give you my lawyer after all the things they done to you. I give you my lawyer this. What I always say to Hussy, I say, hey, this shit, what they have done, never interfere in my real life. It never cost me any money. It never did any of those things. It never bothered me. It's just online shit that when I log off, it don't affect me. So why would I sue them? I always said that. And I always declined the Maxwell. This is lawyer information. Hussy would tell you that. Am I wrong or right? I never once said, oh, AK, you're going to jail. You harass me or this. No. Nigga, I talk shit about you. How could you harass me? I'm initiating. I'm engaging with you. You initiate, I initiate. You engage, I engage. That's not harassment. But guess what? Guess what? This is what happened, ladies and gentlemen. When you stop talking shit about them, when you just leave them alone, this is what they do. They turn around and they do this.
The fuck did you stop talking about us? And is that you? Is that you, PP?
I just laughed so fucking hard, but I was muted.
Can you rewind that? Play that back again.
You're gonna get into Tragic being homeless. That'll sound great in court. It will.
Tragic could be homeless.
Tragic being homeless.
This is part I'm gonna end off with this.
Funny how they be calling people bums.
I'm gonna move on about Tragic being
homeless.
That is crazy to me. We're gonna get into that, but
we're gonna get into that. You're gonna get into Tragic being homeless. That'll sound great in court. It will.
Tragic could be homeless, but he's not a bum. Yato's a straight up bum, and he's living off of his fucking family in the garage, surrounded by boxes. Or he's in the fucking doghouse in the backyard.
So Yato has a place to stay. Even I'm not saying this is Yato. I'm not saying I don't know Yato's life. I don't know what's going on, but I don't feel like that man is sitting there living off his family. I think he's working. May not have the NASA job, but he's working, making his own money and doing his own thing. That's what I always said. I don't think he's a homeless bum at all. But I just think he don't give a fuck about how he looks. Because I know people now that I even hire, they don't give a fuck how they look, but they do the job and they do it well. So, and you don't know, maybe in Yato's field of work, he don't have to be presentable. You know what I mean? Y'all acting like this motherfucker's a CEO. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he is, but I'm just saying you act like he's a CEO, not looking like that. So I'm gonna say this. We are confirmed. It's confirmed by you two idiots that Tragic is living out his fucking car with all those dogs and cats and pets in his car. Because remember, he has those dogs. He has those 2 dogs. He has that fucking cat. So he has a group of animals living out of his car. He don't know where he's going to sleep at night. He's so fucking fucked up. He can't even take a piss. Like, what y'all was saying, he don't know where he can take a piss at. Like, it's just a lot of shit you say about Tragic being homeless that I'm saying you are fucking hypocrites if you calling Yato a bum. And you saying he's in his mother house, he's living in brown boxes, he's in a doghouse. Well, wherever he's at in that goddamn house, it's an upgrade to what Tragic is living. So we New Yorkers look at Tragic and go, that motherfucker's a bum. According to y'all, I'm going by your words. I can play the clips of you saying Tragic is homeless. Not us. As you just said right now. Then you just said on here, well, Tragic is homeless doesn't mean he's a bum. Seem like y'all don't have better accommodations than Tragic.
Okay, like
he lives in a fucking shed.
That's just crazy. That's hypocritical right there.
No, it's not. He was made homeless by you people. So good job.
I think y'all should be like, well, Tragic for lying, worried about
Tell me
Tragic and
Yato
lying
doesn't
to
look like a
General
bum.
GP.
General Pred. Tell me Yato doesn't look like a bum. In the picture, when he scrolls down and you see the picture of him and his hair is standing straight the fuck up and he's wearing some dingy ass sweatshirt and he turned on the camera. Nobody asked him to turn on the camera and he was literally begging Azria to turn on her camera. He wanted to see her.
Yeah. And this is what he had to show.
Why? The 16th. I left your ass alone. Why keep bringing? So we are the reason why Tragic has no job. We are. How is that possible? Ladies and gentlemen, how is that possible that this man has no job and we are the reason? Like this, I'm pretty sure if you motherfuckers, because you called people jobs before, AK, don't make me play that clip of you admitted to calling Little Boo's job. So you have called a person job twice. It's amazing how other people from get their jobs called and still maintain their jobs. Like Fresh Garbage still maintain her job. The fake docs, the Aaliyah chick that y'all said was Strawberry Deuce, you called her job. She still maintained her job. So everybody else can get their jobs called and still be able to work. But yet Tragic can't find a job. He's feeding y'all that's some game. You talk about gaslighting. He done gaslight you idiots. He done fucking fed you stories. I'm out of here. I can't no more. I'm done. Like, you can't sit here and tell me that there's no way this man can't get a job where other people got their jobs called and they still working. What the fuck? Yo, I'm done. Me back into this. Let me fast forward.
Greg declared war on Dirty Uncle Sal. What did Dirty Uncle Sal do?
Let me fast forward to Yato.
Said that's racist, and every time you say it, I'm gonna call you.
He go no part. He went into debt. He had to take her to court.
What? I mean, it's again. They think that this is not slander. They really think this is not slander.
What's not slander? Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me hear it.
So either he falsified them or they're both lying.
What? Whole lost a husband. Hold on. What's falsified?
Yato's the one that started the rumor that GP was on the registry.
No, Yato didn't. He said I was on the list.
We showed the receipt.
But go ahead. Let me hear this. She's a whole lost a husband. They put him in. I don't know how true it is, but we have seen receipts that he went into debt. He had to take her to court.
What? I mean, it's again. They think that this is not slander.
It's not slander. When I say I don't know how true it is, but I have seen receipts that says that he took her to court. That's not slander. You stupid idiot bitch. Maybe you need to go back to your country and learn what the fuck slander is, because you obviously don't know the American slander. I have to say out my fucking mouth, this is AK Amy Khalil. She fucking said that, or I have seen, or I have evidence of her taking her husband to court to blah, 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 blah. Her husband had to take her to court, blah, 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 blah. That's slander when I present it as a fact. Not when I'm saying, I don't know how true this is, but I have seen receipts saying blase, blase, blase. No judge going to sit back and be like, well, you slandered her. No, because I am putting out the disclaimer saying I don't know if it's true or not. You fucking idiot.
They really think this is not slander just because I don't know.
Yeah, well, you don't know. It's not slander, you dumb bitch. I'm sorry.
Nowhere is that stated anywhere. That did not happen.
She don't understand. There you go. Just like that. I know you understood what I said.
Alexander made that up.
Well, I
literally just got divorced. That's it. I haven't seen that motherfucker since whenever the fuck that was.
And that's good. I'm happy you haven't seen them. God bless him. He got away from your crazy ass. God bless him. This is my opinion. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just saying as my opinion, might not be true. This is probably not true. But I'm saying this is what I believe happened. I believe he escaped because he is happy. He's living his best life, her ex-husband. The motherfucker don't have to worry about waking up nervous in the cold sweat, not knowing this crazy bitch done overdosed on Arrow and sitting next to him with a knife in her hand. This is just my opinion. It's not true. I don't have no facts to back this up, so I can't say this is true. So this is what I believe in. If it is true, shit, I just called it. If it's not true, then it's not true. This is what I believe. This is my opinion. That he probably woke up at night and saw this bitch standing up in the corner, eyes wide open, black, all the lights in the room off, and she got two fucking silver nines in her hand just looking at him sleep. Like, he probably was like, holy shit, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And then when he's like, babe, you all right? She go, oh. He was like, oh shit, I gotta go. And I'm happy he got away from your crazy ass.
I have never met people who are more obsessed with a guy I don't even give a shit about. This is ridiculous. How is this not harassment?
It is, and most people would just maybe stop if they're getting
getting what?
If things are progressing forward and probably not in the best way for them.
Okay, all right.
They usually just stop or maybe take a break or whatever, but they literally can't. They literally do not put the shovel down, and they keep digging the hole for themselves deeper and deeper. Now they're just piling on more slander
until we get to Wonderland. We're not gonna stop digging until we get to Wonderland. I need to go meet.
No, and Alice. The thing is that all the receipts that we have is the truth. We've always said the truth, and that's why they started coming after AK.
All the receipts you have is the truth, and everybody else's receipts are lies. That's basically what you're saying. Then, if that's the case, if you are so certain about that, take everybody who's talking about you to court. If you feel like this is detrimental, this is slander, this is hurting your reputation, this is financially hurting you, which I don't know how I ain't financially hurting you, but oh well, take me and everybody else to court. I am willing and able to battle this out or to have this settled under the legal manifestation of a judge. I want that to happen. Please let that happen. Let him be the deciding factor to our drama. I agree. Let's go do that. If you feel like that's where we gotta go, let's go there. Any other than that, I don't want to hear you cry.
And tragic to begin with is because they were exposing these motherfuckers. And so they had to slander them and do all of this so that they could have their little fucking narratives. They could have their fucking people that they sit there and gaslight and drive crazy, just like Andrea talked about.
The dramatics, I'm gonna be dramatic with it.
And it's so they come literally from all sides. Right. Then they add in the farms. It would be one thing if it was just people making videos, right? But it's a whole group that works together. And just like
I do not work with Strawberry Deuce. Strawberry Deuce hates me. Don't hate me, but she don't like me. Maybe Pink Lava likes me a little bit. But Pink Lava talk shit about me. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny how they say we work together, but the same people who talk shit about y'all talk shit about us. Talk shit about me. Talk shit about y'all. Talk shit about everybody else. It is hilarious how I can go to the forums right now and I type GP in and I can hit Strawberry Juice called dumb motherfucker, much my bastard bitch. I can read that. And multiple other people say the same shit, but yet I am somehow sitting back in a group chat. Yeah, we're gonna do this tomorrow. Yeah, thank you for the information. I'm gonna go stream and knock this out. Tell me, old fearless leader, what to do. No, that's made up in your fucking minds. They don't like you because you idiots are literally worse than anybody in the space. I am just a fucking mushmouth clown that talks shit. That's how they perceive me. You take it further than what I would ever go. You idiots, y'all are willing to dig that hole deeper. Alex, you stupid bitch. Y'all go in people's real lives. You have made phone calls on fucking stream live, and you have harassed a woman who you claim is Strawberry Juice for the last 5 years. And you sit back and you believe in your strange, weird ass minds that we all are conjuring together to somehow destroy you. No, you fucking idiots. You just got a bunch of people from separate spaces coming at you. We all don't talk with each other behind the scenes. We just see the shit happen live, or some people that likes us clip it, send it to me, and I fucking go over it, or I probably go, hey, what's the timestamp? And they send me to your stream with the timestamp, and I go over it. And then when I'm going over that timestamp, I hear other little stupid shit you say. That's what happens. Strawberry Juice don't send me shit. Pink Lava don't send me shit. Any of the fucking farmers don't send me shit. I don't know them. I'm not in the same space with them. This is taking me. You know what? Take us all to court and you will find out. Fuck it. Let's stop all the bullshit. Take us to court and see if this is a group harassment. You, Kerry Ann, all of y'all. Let's see if this is a group harassment. Take us all to court. And I promise you, the judge gonna laugh in your faces. You be like, well, GP, Strawberry Juice, and Pink Love, and all of it is in a group chat or Discord talking about this. He's gonna laugh his ass at you. He's gonna be like, you do know we got all the messages. Nobody's in Discord. GPs don't even talk to these people. How could you put him in the same group with people he don't even talk to behind the scenes? Like, this is all right. Go ahead. I want you. This is you idiots hyping yourself up. This is what I call hype myself up or hype each other up to do stupid shit, to make bad decisions. That's what these two idiots are doing. They are sitting here circle jerking each other to make bad decisions. That's always going to happen. You're going to make another bad decision, AK, and lose another 100,000 K. Well, you lost 50, you're probably going to lose 100, and you're going to turn around, come back online, and start crying again how people ruin your life. And this time it's going to be worse because you're going to go, oh, I lost about $400,000 off of these cases. Which this is the same fucking process you did with Gaining Ground and Hussy. You don't learn. You are one of those stupid idiots that if somebody tells you don't put your hand on the stove, it's hot. You don't learn from that. You have to go touch the stove. And now I see, AK, that you're stupid enough that you have to go back and touch the stove again. So you're one of those motherfuckers that gotta get burned about 2 or 3 times before you realize, holy shit, it's hot.
We saw Aaliyah Alexander, Strawberry Douche, in GP's comments telling him to no, don't stop, keep going. You're not doing anything but words. But my words brought GP back to make a stream. Allegedly, like the fucking tweet.
Yes, it did. It wasn't. Don't I'm gonna put this out there to you again. Don't mention my name for anything. Don't mention my name when you fucking retweet, say anything, or try to talk shit about somebody else and use me as a reference, I'm coming at you. Because if you want me to stop using your name, like you see this right here, AK using my name right here. This is AK putting out a video with my name in it. This right here is why you got this stream. Don't say shit about me. Don't act like GP don't exist. Act like he ain't even on earth. Don't even put my name in. Don't even use the words GP no more. Take that out your vocabulary. Take the words G and P out your fucking alphabet. Because if you say anything, according to me, I don't give a fuck if it's a reference. I don't give a fuck if you talk about somebody else. I'm coming and I'm going to blast you again. Stop talking about me. I'm putting this out there. If you shut the fuck up and don't say another word, don't say nothing about GP, don't even use him as reference, act like he don't exist, act like his dumb ass is never was born, he never was in your world in the first place, guess what? GP will go away. Do anything other than that, GP's coming back. So I gotta go. It was fun. Talking shit about them is always fun because I love just pointing out receipts of them saying, oh, well, GP, you do this, you do that. Oh, we don't do this. And then when I show that they do it, then we did it on stream. Oh, or it's always our fault. But I love fucking pointing out they bullshit. I love it to death. What I mean by I love it, I mean it excites me to show how these people are such victims and assholes that they are willing to threaten you with all types of lawsuits, call the cops on you, knowing that they can't, knowing that they can never, ever fucking take you to court. How you gonna take GP or Yato to court knowing he has all these, knowing both of us have so much receipts on y'all? Who does that? Who's stupid enough to do that? You take people to court that you know that probably don't have shit on you. Yeah, they can call me a white man. Yeah, call me a white man. Yeah, they have all the receipts. We don't have shit. Just make it tolerable. Well, at least I made it tolerable for you. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. No problem. But I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of there. I done talked about these idiots. And I didn't talk. Listen, I want to point out this fact too. I didn't talk about anything else about them, did I? I went to what they were saying about me. Everything they talked about me about, I just went over this stream about me, and that's it. And I'm gonna do that every time they talk about me. I'm just gonna go over that stream, that part of the stream, and call it a day. That's what her world said. I believe it too. I believe her world said that shit. AK knew she wasn't gonna win. She knew she wasn't. But yeah, like I said, she's stupid. She want to keep putting her hand on the fucking stove. Like, bro, you're not gonna win this one. You're not gonna win this one. Stop putting your hand on the stove. Stop it. You're gonna fuck around and lose about 700,000 fucking with me. And if Maxwell go, hey man, I need about 5,000. I take it for 10 years. He got it. Money in the hand. The same day. Here, Max. Handle that for me. Handle that for me, bro. Because Maxwell know the process. He already been through it with her. So he already know how to do it. So here, take this 5,000. Go as far as we can go. I don't settle for shit. I want a judgment. Oh. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Let me take this off. But as always, I gotta go. Oh, AK told. She said she knew she was gonna win. That's why she settled, because a lawyer told her that. But as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and just don't. What was it? Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay loved. Excuse me. And don't listen to when people say they're going to take you to court, because that's how they scare you. And always call AK a Wookiee. She gonna listen to this, she's like, oh my God, he said call me a Wookiee. Look at that. That's racist. Yes, because you said Yatos, you use racist towards other people. You open that door, so see y'all later. What a motherfucking show. What a show. Okay, everybody, let's roll out.
I like the competition.